Mic test, mic test. Hello everyone and welcome back to another Buddy Bison stream. I hope we're all having a wonderful day today because I most certainly am, because we are back with some more Fire Emblem. So, as we were at the end of last stream, we finally got back to Crimea. We went over the bridge. We recruited Har. Har's pretty cool. I don't think, yeah, if I remember right, he's not as good as Jill. 23, 9, 26, 23, 9, 26. Yeah, so a lot less skill, a little bit less strength. 17, 20, 10. 17, 20, 10. Yeah, it really only has a couple more res, and that's it. And there's only 2 levels behind Jill. So, honestly, I'm probably going to... actually, these two are a decent comparison. 18, 8, 21. 18, 8, 21. Okay. Well, stronger, less skill. 21, 18, 14, 11. 21, 18, 14, 11. Okay, so, like, honestly, these two kind of, like, fill similar roles and are at the same level and XP amount. The only difference is he has guard and she has counter. But he would all, like, because I don't have another full guard, if I remember right. Because I think that feels like a thing that you'd only get one of, honestly. Yeah. So the difference is Har will continue to be susceptible to bows, which is not great. But, oh well. So maybe I'll use Har in the future for select activities. Oh wow, these two really are just... Maybe that's why her hairstyle changes so much in Sage, because they made the Sage class specifically for Khalil, and then it's just a recolor of it. Interesting. But yeah, so the plan today is to do a couple more chapters, hopefully. Let's take a regular iron axe. We don't need any great ones yet. We're going, like, given that we're getting into, like, the last chunk of the game, we'll probably start pulling out the killer weapons soon for, like, more people. We do have a few brave weapons now, which is nice. You only have, yeah, you could actually use, here, take that steel lance. And, you know what, trade iron axe with Har. Go. Yeah, we'll give all. We'll have to do that. I can't remember. I think I still need to make a new weapon. So, what I'm debating is, because I already got Dechungus for him, got iron and lawns and the axe. Of my, like, good people that I want to give, like, really nice items, I can't really, like, I could give Ilyana or Soren the, like, a tome, but then it comes into, like, what tome is the best for them to even get? Like, honestly, my brain says wind, just because I feel like we have a lot more opportunities to fight flying enemies than we would dragons, which is good for lightning, or beast lagoos, which is for fire. Is what my brain says. But I don't know if that's, like, 100%, like, true or honest. Also, I guess I could make an iron bow for my boy. Have him do even more damage with that, because he's now at C rank with bow. So, like, it might be worth it for me to upgrade him with a bow. You know what? Yeah, let's do that. Instead of... Because, once again, I've never been too sure with the, never been too sure with crafting the tomes. But this one seems pretty self-explanatory. I'll do steel, because it's 35 use. And I can just boost... Nope. We want to go up. There we go. 12,000... Go. And then it's a steel bow. Steel. Oh, damn. Yeah. You know, here's what I'll do. It's a steel bow. There we go. Very pointless, but fun nonetheless. Okay, let's do that. Oscar, and he can get that. Good. Okay. Info. Friend. Who's the friend? Ike. They're hiding in the shadows of that tent. Grab him. Huh? What? Hey, ouch. Come on, you gotta let me go. Stop whining, you little baby. Get over here. You spineless sop, you never learn, do you? What's going on? Listen to this, Ike. While I was changing my clothes, my dear brother here tried stealing from my purse again. Don't do this here. You don't need to tell the whole camp about it, do you? Who's created this situation in the first place? That should be an exclamation. That should be an interrobang. The exclamation point and question mark. And here I was thinking that you'd finally turned yourself around. Even as we speak, Mother is at home weeping in her soup. You chowderhead. Don't worry about Mom. Dad's there to take care of her. You brainless eunuch! Ah! Marcia, ow, my foot! You're crushing it. I heard something crunch. Help! I'm being crippled. And no one cares. All right. I think that's enough. It's one thing that you're a guppy-brained lout, but it's worse that you never ever change. You're always being chased by thugs, and I always have to go looking for you. Do you have any idea how much I worry? Would it hurt you to think of others once in a while? You're my older brother, remember? Marcia. I'm sorry. I'll give up gambling. I'll work hard and repay all my debts. Please, you gotta believe me. Why not forgive him? He's the only brother you've got, right? Well, if Ike insists. Really? Do you forgive me? Only if you keep your word. This is the absolute last time. I swear on Dad's grave. That's not going to work, you twit. Dad's still alive. Made you laugh. About time. Straighten up and don't trouble your sister anymore. Say it, Marcia? And give up gambling. You can bet on it, right? What is it, Makalov? You want to bet on how long I can keep my promise? I'll give you 4-to-1 odds. Ah! You son of a bitch! Okay, so Agasaur and Ilyana and Gatry. Recent sign is already there. Oscar doesn't really have anyone else to work with. Jill, we don't bring Leith in, so I mean maybe with her. Steven, no, we don't bring Mordecai either. Soth, we don't bring Astrid or Tormund. Rayson, Ike already is taken. Don't bring Tan the Tormund. Moram, we don't bring either Zhark. Wow, I do not have very people that are that can be grouped up together. So, I mean, I guess that makes it easy because I don't have to worry about, like, where I'm putting people a lot more. Okay. So I said I was going to do... Yeah, I saved my bonus XP until this stream. Okay, there we go. My brain is kicking back into gear, as it were. Okay. Well, let's finish out this level. Give me magic, skill, speed, sword. You got it, brother. You got it, my branded friend. Speed. Okay, we'll take it. We'll take that. We'll take that. We'll take that one. We'll take that one. Okay, give me some strength, skill, speed. And maybe defense. Come on, you got it. We like Ike. We like skill and defense. Okay, no strength, but, you know, we know you're allergic to getting your gains, so it's understood. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Ilyana, you're a fine lady. Give me some magic. Give me some speed. Give me magic. You gave me some speed and res. Okay, I'm really... My people don't want to do any more damage. They just want to hit more frequently. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Warm. That's a little over 100 XP for that. It's a lot more than that. So yeah, I feel like I should hold out. Yeah, you know what? You got it. You got it. Come on. Give me some skill. I need skill with him. I really do, actually. Okay, there we go. Strength, skill, and defense. We'll take that. We'll take that. That's really good, honestly, for him. And everyone else can just stay what they are. So you're saying you have a skill issue? I'd say Gatry might have a slight skill issue, but it's not too much of an issue. He has enough to be passable, but you'll need more, I think, by endgame. But I do also remember that I am sitting on several I'm sitting on 2 HP upgrades, I think 7 each. 2 increase the strength, which I might use. I've already used 1 on fucking Ike because he's allergic to getting strength gains for me. Although I think his growth rate's like 45 or 50 or higher. Like, I don't know why he just doesn't want to hit. I have 2 spirit dusts, which increase magic by 2. I have 1 more secret book, which can be used to increase skill, which I might use on Gatry, depending on how the rest of the game goes. And I have 2 speed wings, which will increase speed by 2. Ashra, Icon. I'm not too worried about luck, although I think luck has some level of influence on figure luck bias, and I got 4 zing fails. Ooh, damn. Actually, you know what? Would someone here mind looking up what the luck stat does in Path of Radiance? Because I feel like it might be crit related, but I'm not 100% sure because it just says this affects many different things. And I feel like crit's more associated with skill, but it might also be a weird thing. So if I do want Steven to just be critting all the time, it might be worth it to just dump those Asher icons into him to get him up to 9 luck, at the very least. Because he, honestly, of my units, his luck is the one that has probably been the worst. Like, yeah, Marm, yeah, well, Gatry as well. But yeah, it feels like, yeah, he is real low. But with that, I think everything else is fine. Because I do still have 1,800, but I'm not pressed right now. I don't feel like spending it all. Okay, found 3 answers for luck, and apparently all are right. Okay. I mean, if all are right, then I guess that's... Because it says it affects many things. 1 luck adds 1 hit, 1 avoidance, and 1 crit evade to the character. Okay, so that's why he was more likely to get crit than Ike was in that last fight. Today's the happy day the princess returns, yet the goddess sees fit to bring rain. Calm rain is like a kiss upon the face, a scent and feel unparalleled in kind. Reunions in the heart are most heartfelt. Shrine, but Twitch's chat box hates me. Okay, and oh, so those are the 3 answers for luck: 1 hit, 1 avoid, and crit evade. Okay, so that's see, I thought you were going to be like 1 luck is 1 hit, 1 avoid, and crit evade is like the first answer, but okay, thank you. Say, Bastard also activates the skill Miracle. Oh, okay. So Miracle has a skill percent, which I don't have on him. So, say, Bastion, how far do you suppose the princess and escort have come? Why aren't they here yet? Listen, friend, you have asked me that same question 58 times, and I have responded 57 times. But now 58 comes on. You need to calm yourself. There was crit avoid, but that's the same as crit evade. Okay, yeah. Surprise doesn't have anything to do with inflicting crit, but okay, yeah, it does hit. It affects hit, which I mean is pretty good. I might use 1 Asher icon on Gatry and 1 on Steven then. I know, but it's only a little while longer. Make no mistake, our princess will arrive today. I understand your impatience, I really do, but you are the general of our little army. If you act so, the men will react in kind. You're right. A true knight is the essence of composure. Take a deep breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. See? Don't you feel better? Ah, blast, it's no good. I'm going to go check on stuff. What am I supposed to do with him? Ah, look at this stuff. Isn't it neat? They're here. I see them. It's the Easter Beagle, Charlie Brown. He's coming. He's really coming. It's the Easter Beagle. That is a callback. I loved watching that VHS. What? Really? That's them, isn't it? The princess's army? Where? Show me where you're looking. Jeffrey, that's not the princess. Those are Dayan troops. What? No. Please tell me you're joking. Hey, we're Dayan troops. Oh boy. Once we cross the hills, we'll be in Delbray territory. Count Bastion went ahead of us, so they should know of your return by now. Speaking of which, here he comes now. I suppose he couldn't wait any longer and came riding to meet you. How sweet. Princess Alicia! Lady Lucia! Bastion, there's no need for you to rush so. I'm coming in your direction anyway. We've been attacked. Castle Delbray is surrounded by enemy troops. No. It can't be. Geoffrey's acting as a decoy. You must continue on this road to the southwest. So the enemy's found us, eh? Nothing to do about it but change course. I'll lead you to another hiding place. What are you saying, Lucia? We must help Geoffrey. Bastion? Luck was not with us, Princess. We have no choice. We'll have to abandon our companions in Castle Delbray. No, we will not. Geoffrey and the others have survived so much already. I will not abandon them. Princess, please understand, if we could do so without danger to you, we would gladly risk our lives to go back. We cannot do this. Lucia, we must go to the castle. Bastion, you must not do this thing. Geoffrey is a knight. In the name of our friend's honor, Princess, you must escape. No, they've survived this long. They're alive. No. General Ike, we don't have much time. While we stand here squabbling, Day and scouts may spot our position. Please move the army southwest on this road. No. Pardon? What did you say? We're going to the castle. It's surrounded by Day and troops. We cut our way through and join the other knights. Understood? Weren't you listening? I said we had no choice but to leave them behind. They were lost to us the moment the enemy discovered and surrounded them. They're not so lost that we can't take them back. You're the general of Crimea's army, are you not? Even if only for the moment? I would hope that you would act more in accordance with your responsibilities. I didn't choose or act to be general. I was put here by matters of time and circumstance. But, as a mercenary, I have a contract with Princess Alicia that's still in effect. That means she's my employer. Right now, my employer says she wants to go and save the people stuck in that castle. Is that correct, Alicia? Yes. I don't want anyone else to be sacrificed. So, we're going to help them. Fuck yeah, Ike. Get that royal food! If you're so worried about the princess, I'll leave her here with you, and you can keep her safe. My Lord Ike. Until the prince's army is out of sight, we must not let the enemy spot them. Do what you must to draw their attention. Yes, sir! Okay, so this one's going to be one where I'm going to want to probably blitz as hard as possible. They're coming into view. Combat formations. Ooh, this is a small team. Okay. Okay, yeah, this is small. We don't got... actually, it's not that small. Okay, let's... Okay, let's view map a little bit. We got these guys, we got that, we got you guys. Oh, Jesus Christ. We got north towards home. I mean, it seems like north and west are approximately equivalent, because this side has forest blocking it. Ultimately, I'm going to want to get rid of, or go both ways, I think. This side is annoying. You got Silver Blade and Short Axe. Steel Bow, yeah. And we still gotta worry about you, because you got a Killer Lance. Of course you have a Killer Lance. But depending on where I move, like, Jill to, maybe I could have her come out here and... Because basically my hope is to get someone up here fast enough to kind of draw aggro and prevent them from just being a piece of shit. Baloney. Okay. Yeah, so I'm also going to need to probably get Jill to go out here and deal with them. You got Silver Axe. I don't like that. Steel Lance, Silver Lance. But I should be able to drag this guy out with Gatry and Oscar. So what I'm thinking is I might try to shoot Oscar... oh god, no. I don't know if I'll have the... Yeah, his defense is a lot higher than Titania's, just in base. I mean, but with her having the Night Ward is at 16, and she's faster, so more likely to double. It's really just, okay, do I want to do something like that? Ultimately, you'd be, oh, so that's good against armor. Okay, you'd be wasting X space. Ultimately, I'm going to bring at least someone else. I mean, as long as they don't get reinforcements, I guess it's not a big issue. But we need to be able to shoot as many people up fast as possible. If you're gonna be dragon and you're gonna be like aggro, trying to aggro them, I don't think you need to be too far there, but you need to go up here because we're gonna try and pull them as fast as humanly possible. Swap them because you can go there. Swap you two, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, you have access to at least attack him. You have 9. 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, there we go. Let's swap you. Okay. Because ultimately I want to be able to attack both these guys. Like, I want to be able to attack and kill individuals at the end of my movement ranges, effectively. Is what it comes down to. Yeah, these silver ones, I feel like they're the kind of... They're basically the ones that I need to prevent... Oh, and it's arrive in 15 turns. Just get to here in 15 turns with anyone. So that's actually pretty decent, because I mean, like, if I move maximum every time, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's like 5, 6 turns, which isn't bad. The big thing is just trying to prevent as many deaths as possible, because that's probably my bonus gold, and also I need Jeffrey to survive this fight so he can be recruited next chapter. 18, 9, 17. Okay. Okay. So I just need to check. You at least have physic and mend, so hopefully you know not to go and attack. Okay, steel bow, steel bow, steel bow, steel bow, steel jab, baloney, men, longsword. Wait, where's the longsword? Where's the longsword? It's over there. Okay, that's not bad. And then we know the silver axe location, and we know him. His res is pretty high, but defense 19, strength 18. We can probably deal with him relatively simply. The issue is that he's rocking those. If I can get him to pull out axe, then I can probably demolish him, but okay. I think we are good. I could use the Asher icons now, but it's not that big of a deal, I think. So let's just go into the fight. These Crimean refugees are no easy meat, and there are more of them than I expected. General Rackard, enemy reinforcements are approaching from the east. What? It appears to be troops from Princess Crimea's army. The army that brushed aside our troops in Dayan and defeated General Petrine at Riven Bridge. They're marching towards us now. Fantastic! I was getting bored of hunting stragglers. Let's smash all of these curs and wrap ourselves in glory. General Jeffrey, it's the Crimean army. Princess Lindsay's army is headed this way. Fools! What are you thinking, Bastion? Oh, Princess, it's not too late. Please take wing and flee. Our goal is to rescue those knights near the castle. Attack! Okay. So we are going to start by moving our mages and seeing how much they can do. 19 times 2, 23 times 2. Okay, that's a kill. Just get them out immediately. Bottom. Yo, he got adept. Nice. I'll also turn off animations because hopefully with animations off, I'll be able to healthily get through 2 chapters. Because sometimes it's like I'm just barely able to get through 2 chapters and it feels like a rush a little bit. But if I'm doing this, then 20 times 2, perfect. So Radiance, the lightning spell should deal more damage. I don't know if that's actually a thing. It would be really cool if it was, 100%, but I don't think Fire Emblem is the kind of game to have that that system, as it were. Okay, just need to do that. Okay, so both of these guys, well, I'm not too worried. 12 and 10 with 14 speed. Yeah, you're not doubling. You're not doubling. 20. Yeah, the issue is if they gang up, but they're not able to. Okay, so I need to... I really should have tried to see what the Demi-Band would do on him, because I feel like that would be like a broken combo. Like a really good one. Okay. Iron Lance, here you go. Just chuck him out this way. Hopefully draw that aggro. You know what? I'm gonna want him to get the kills, so we're gonna do that. And ultimately, I would like to get these 2 guys dead on this turn. Got high hopes for the next FE game? Yeah, I guess. I mean, it's been how many years since Engage? 2? 3? So, I mean, like, they've definitely had time. Like, I don't feel like we're... Like, Fire Emblem is one of those weird series where it's like, I don't feel necessarily like a pressure ever, where it's not like, oh, it's been so long since the last Fire Emblem game, like, oh yeah, when's the next one coming out? Just like, oh yeah, no, it's Fire Emblem. Hell yeah. Like, I like it. I'm excited for it. Always will be. Always have been. But it's not one of the things where I'm just like, oh, like, it needs to happen. Like, every 2 years, I need a new Fire Emblem game. That's 36 with iron. Yeah, okay, he's doing fine. He's doing fine. Yeah, you do that. Poke. You can't hurt him. Also, his dodge is really good. Nice. Okay, and then you come up here as well. Move to your maximum distance. Slim Lance, that's 30. We'll take it. Poke. Miss. Poke. Good. It's nice doing that much damage with Slim Lance. Also, okay, good. You're out of it. Just need to check that. You can move. Where's your range? Your range is all the way up there. So yeah, you can move up to here. You can just equip that iron sword because you'll probably have to double the kill. Yeah, you know what I might do? I might have, 'cause you guys, I feel like Moram should probably be able to take you. So you can go up there. Shoot you up to here. Item. Just have you have the regular iron sword, no problems. And then let's see how far you can go. So Camelot is in late stage of development work. We all pray for Golden Sun, but we all know it's another Mario Go pretend. Right? It does surprise me that they have not even... Like, I obviously don't know the sales figures of Dark Sun, which was the DS one. But, like, I'd imagine it wasn't too bad. Right? Like, I enjoyed Dark Sun. I thought it was fun. Oh, you didn't double. Okay, that's fine. One of the mages can kill you. It's fine. Okay, 5, whatever. Okay, you're moving. Okay, and you're moving. You're schmoving, as it were. There's a Slim Lance attack, so 8. Not gonna be great. Ooh, you got a crit. Good job, Jill. That's another mage kill, I think. Okay, Gatry's coming. He has Killer Lance. So hopefully he can get a crit. Yes, good. Good job, Gatry. Good job, iGod. Good job. Nice, 27. Okay, and they're coming down. Okay, I'm surprised at that. I thought I would have expected the enemy AI to just kind of all rush top left. Dark Dawn, Soul, 700, 800k unit source, Google AI. Okay. Curious as to where it pulled those numbers from, but I do know that certain countries have, like, it be public. I think it's like the UK has, like, public game sale data, so I mean, maybe it's going from there. But, like, that doesn't seem too bad to me for a DS game, right? Because it wasn't even a 3DS game. It was regular DS, if I remember right. So I just hear that and I go like, oh damn, like yeah, make the sequel game because Dark Dawn left off on a monster of a cliffhanger. So I'm kind of would like to finish that story. Okay. Okay, at least these units are not garbage like the other ones that were on the bridge. They're actually able to hit and kill things, which is good. And they also seem programmed to kind of stay up in their group, not like go spread and beat dipshits, which is nice, except for, oh, he's using a longbow, but that's not great because he's now just free to be attacked. Okay. Lucia, Bastion, are you sure you want to do this? The words of Ike ring yet on in my ears. You were so trapped by our ideas that we were unable to sympathize with your feelings. I'm terribly sorry. Because the two of you think to put me above all else, you say you will sacrifice your lives for me. Yet, even if I'm able to borrow of Ike's strength and win back Crimea, if the cost of that victory is the lives of the two of you, I shall never smile again. And joy? Never again would that emotion fill my heart. Princess Lincia, please aid Ike and rescue Jeffrey and the others. Then return to me. Come back alive. For you we would the world itself depart. We'll be back. Love to finally finish the story, but I need to replay the games for I mean, I feel like you don't necessarily need to replay the first two Golden Suns. Because as far as I remember, it's really just like a, hey, everything's fine. But then it's like the story of the children is the like unique part. Forgot almost everything that happened. Yeah, you asked me to define the finer parts of what goes on in that game. I probably could not tell you. Okay, 25, maybe crit. 22. There. Okay, so let's go just check this out real quick. Okay, you can do that. Just looking. Okay, what are your stats? 12, 19 magic, that's not bad. And stuff. Okay, so he's the one knife mage we got. And you, Lucia, 15, 12, 21. Oh, you got a Laguz guard. Fuck yeah, I'll take that from you. 15, 12, 21. 15, 12, 21. Okay, 28, 14, 11. 28, 14, 11. Yep, nope. Okay, and you are 2 levels behind him. Yeah, okay, yeah, you're just... I mean, Laguz guard is pointless right now, but I mean, that'll be good for future maps, I guess. Okay, how do I want to do this? Okay, if I have everyone move to your utmost, you got a killer lance. I don't like that, but the best you can get is this guy or this guy. So let's use you as such. Fire, there we go. No need to go crazy with it. Boom. Okay. And then you have options. You also have options. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ultimately, I'm gonna wanna probably push her for. She only has res 7, but she has 43 health, and this guy ain't doubling her. It's got 15 magic, 9. That's 20. 20 something. 24. So wouldn't kill, and then so long as I guess everything else doesn't like hit her, I guess it's not that big of a deal. Whereas you are able to do that, so how many people can get over to this guy? A lot. Come over here and draw some aggro, probably. 17 times 2. That's 34, so that's fine. That would break the Steel Lance, which I think would be beneficial, honestly. 1, 2. Okay, bow's gone. Easy. Steel Lance broke. Okay, that's fine. You come up here. I don't want to jab you the Steel Axe because he's a Berserker, so I would rather deal with you in kind of like a normal-ish way. You know what? Fuck it. Let's go big. Killer Lance. Yes, good job, Gatry. Good job, iGod. iGod is an iGod. Okay. And then we got you, who could actually just kill this guy. I'll save a... Oh, I should have had Ileana do it. Oh, whatever. It's fine. Good. Okay, can you? You can't. So, what I might actually do is have Rayson move to help Ileana. So, yeah, you can move up to there. So, we'll have you go up a couple, and then Rayson can come over here. He can dance for you. Because we do still have plenty of sauce. Out under 18 times 2. Nope, okay. And you actually have a jab. I don't like that. And you have a bow. I don't like that. But you can at least do 20, nope, 36. Yeah, let's do that. Because there's a chance of crit. Nope. And he only has a 50-something chance to hit you. Miss. Good. Okay. I do need to remember that there is a home to the left that I still want to visit. So that's important. Okay. What's your res? Your res is 10. There's 12. Your strength is only 15 plus 16, so that's 20-something against defensive. Okay. Yeah, okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're going to come over. Okay. Good. Ileana is just out of range. Okay, you come over here, and we're going to hit you with iron. No, if I'm depending on a crit right now. Yeah, we'll go for it. Then miss. Nope. Damn it. Should have given them those luck things. Okay, that's fine. But ultimately, I wasn't gonna kill him anyway. So steel bow, nah, we're not gonna worry about that. Just use iron lance. Oh, get that soul. Restore all your HP that you don't need. Good. Yeah, okay. He's gonna come up here with his lance equipped. Wait, that saves some of the space. I just realized that I have a couple extra people that are in range that I don't like being in range, but I mean, worst case scenario, I don't think a ballista will kill any of them unless it's like a crit hit. All things considered. Okay, so we're gonna come over here. You have silver axe, you have long steel sword, steel sword, steel sword. What is your range? Okay, their ranges are all to actually get down to her, so get down to here-ish. So I'm going to keep this slim lance on, even though it doesn't help me against this axe fellow. And then I'm also going to have Ike go in this direction. Okay, you're attacking Reese. Okay, 19. Not great, but didn't kill him. And that's the important part. Not great, but it's not going to be a danger after this turn. I'm just going to remove him. Miss, good. Okay, how much you doing with Slim Lance? 16? That's pretty darn good. For disadvantage... I don't know why I said it like that. Disadvantage on weapon type. It's pretty darn good. 5. Grand Ether. Okay, nice. Someone else will have to take that one. You hopefully can just remove this guy with an Iron Lance. 17. That didn't have the crit sound, so yeah, just 17. So he did perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ah, can't get up to that one. Okay, you're hitting him. Baloney. Ooh, 23. Ooh, I forgot that they was doing a fire. Okay. I have to use recent physic. Yeah, that bowman's dead. He's a dipshit, and he moved into a bad place. That's my bonus gold right there. Okay, no damage. 1, 2, good. Okay, you come down, and then you're attacking him. 1, okay, good. I was kind of worried about how much damage he might be able to do. Now my hope is that he stops killing people so we can, like, block up the area. Okay. Other phase, don't go out of your way, please. You could be real cool and not die. That would be much appreciated. Okay, because there's still that bow guy. Don't. Why are you doing that? Why are you going out there, bro? Just take care of the sword guy. You don't need to go after those lance guys. What are you doing? And I still want to visit this home. Killer Axe. I don't like that. Might be worth it to try for it, but okay. Oh, you also got reinforcements down here. That's not great. Why they only show the ones at the north side? That's dick move. Okay, you need to handle these. 81 for 15. Can you handle these in any way, shape, or form? Maybe. 20. Okay, well, we'll use you because you're using Elwyn, so that's going to at least help a little bit. Good. Nice. Get you out of there, and then I can have her come down here, and then iGod can take care of afterwards. 15, 9 times 2, might crit. 9. Miss, good. 9, okay, that's fine. Okay, then you come down over here. Okay, Iron Lance, because we want that 90%. Good, okay. Got that kill. No need to worry. From that side. So you still need to go. We need to hopefully heal you. Reese doesn't necessarily need to be healed. It's really just as long as we get rid of you. Which I mean, like, I can do that over here. I'll have Ike kind of hold the fort, I guess. Iron Sword, 28. Nope. Feels like a waste to use a good item like that, so... where are your stats? 26? Yeah, I mean, damage-wise, you're a lot higher. Yeah, you know what? For the time being... Actually, what are you... Using a longbow? Yeah, for the time being, go in there. 22 times 2. 1, 2. Good. I don't like him being at 19, but there's worse that could be the thing. So now we are a bit more safe. We kind of want to drag them in. So let's go here so they can't be in a bush themselves. I'll equip iron. Actually, do they have any killer, steel, short spear, silver lance? So he would probably use short spear, which I think is a better situation for him. Wait, okay. And what's your range? Okay, your range is there. Let's pull up. I don't think that's a bad place to go. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do this. This is why you want healers. Now, the issue is that I have all my healers kind of together. I should probably send Ileana out. So I'm gonna go here. So I can then send Ileana over to the left without worry. Want to visit that house because that brigand is gonna go to the house, 100%. So, I mean, all of them against Steven should be fine. Steven's a badass. Oh, thank the goddess! The Crimean army has arrived. We who have suffered so much under Dane's rule will finally be free. We can put our faith in that, can't we? If there's anything we can do to help, we'll do it. Please rescue our beloved Crimea. Got savior. Okay, man. That's cool. Okay, we go there. Pull up. Okay. We need. Can't heal you. You're not damaged. So we need to go check that. All those. You go over here. Get wind. 100%. Good. Nice. Okay. You have iron axe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then we can. Yeah, that blocks off the thing. So even if I don't take them all out in one turn, I'm still protected. So we'll have her come over here. You have baloney. 11 damage. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Do that. Bam. Miss. Good. Okay. Do that. Actually, I can take them all out in one. So I don't really need to worry about it. Hey, hi, how goes things? Goes well. How about you, Roosh? Thanks for dropping by. Oh yeah, people on foot don't really like. Yeah, I'm gonna leave her here just in case, right? In case either of these two miss. Okay. So, what I'm gonna do is Slim Lance. Just keep it up. Boom. Okay, and you're coming. Steel bow, silver blade. Yeah, you know what? How about... I'm not too worried about you guys. I also don't know if you guys will aggro. Just got home and I'm just chilling out. Nice. Yeah, because your move is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You might attack, but once again, I think these guys will probably all go for the damage. So I say, how about I finally aggro? She has... because Jill has no damage, right? Yeah, still at 43. Worst case scenario, this guy uses short axe. 10, 28 against her defense of 22. Yeah, taking no damage, and you have 18 speed versus 23. So you can't, like, the boss can't even double. If I come in here with Slam Lance, I'm not too worried. So then we can just come in here and remove you. Iron Sword. Just use regular. Boink. Bam. Nice. Okay. Easy. Yeah, maps are so much faster when you don't have animation going every single time. And I can heal Moarm next turn. Oh, fuck. You crit him? Of course you crit him. It's just unlucky. Okay, and you're using short spear like I thought you would. He hit an 8. I don't like that, but it's fine. Miss, good. Nice. He's got Astra, which uses a lot more, but it kills, because that guy had a killer axe, if I remember right. Or was the bandit that had a killer axe? Not 100% sure, but I'd rather use weapon durability than die. Miss. 1, 2. Okay, didn't crit. Got to be careful. Hey! Thank you very much for the sub, Rouge. Much appreciated. I could have sworn there's supposed to be like a little, like, bloom thing for it, but oh well. And Oscar will take care of this guy, and then the ballista as well, so we won't have to worry about it. Much appreciated.
It's good to get the new blood in here. New follower, new subscriber. You can pay the streamer tax.
No, I jest. But it's a very generous thing to do, so much appreciated. Love hanging out here? Hell yeah. The nice part is you came in here, not me playing this game. Which I'd always love to see. Whenever people stay for, I guess me, instead of just the game, it feels really good. Because, yeah, there are certain followers that, like, show up whenever I play a game in this series that they like, and I appreciate having them around, because they're the ones that have all, like, the knowledge that I desire having, I guess. Where it's like, oh god, what do I do? Unless you like the same game. Yeah, true, that also definitely helps. 1... Yeah, see, this is why... Oh, Slim Lance. Okay, so she'll get another opportunity to kill. Yeah, I wanted to not necessarily kill all of them in one go, because if I could just damage them and maybe have Moarm take the kill, a kill or two, that might be good. Oh, he's coming up. And he's using short axe like that. I am Ricard! Your corpse will be the sustenance that feeds my hunger for fame. Did he just crit? No, okay, he just activated his ability, which, what's his ability? Okay, can you guys not be idiots right now, please? Why did you move out there to heal? You have a Valkyrie right there that has a fucking physic. What are you doing? Why didn't you move into a bush? These AIs just want to hurt themselves. Luckily, they're not so... Also, what's with the Myrmidon that you haven't touched? Go... kill the guy that's really close to your goddamn end state. God, you guys fucking suck at strategy. At least she's using the physics, so that's helpful. Also, you could have moved to the heal bush. Okay, he can't get to any enemy like that, but we can at the very least. Okay, here's what I'm gonna move you down here. Because now anyone that I'm fighting, you have 1 HP, so that's not a big deal. Short Silver Blade, you'll probably still aggro with the thing. You got bows, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do Pro Gamer move. Go upon the Iron Axe instead of the Slim Lance. Actually, yeah, I'm just gonna keep the Slim Lance. Good crit, only used 1. Nice, almost leveled, and I'm going to move down here into the thicket. I'll use her to get there next turn. We'll see what I need to do later. What's you guys' movement ranges? Okay, so he might actually come up to do something. Fuck, okay. Whatever. Let's move you up. Let's move you up. I was hoping... Surprised... He's like, what, 1 turn away? Yeah, from going actual decent mode. What's your movement range? Okay, you're still held back, so that's actually fine. And you still have good HP. What's your move? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, that's River, so we actually... Yeah, let's use Sonic Sword on you. Yeah, that's safe. Miss. I wonder if you could proc Astro with Sonic Sword. Probably not. Okay, and then we have... You're locked in there, so... Soren come up here, and you can use just wind on him to get that XP. Because the map is an arrive map. But ultimately, I feel like I'll just be able to kind of rinse everyone on the map first. And then I can take my time getting there before turn 15, I guess. Okay. Let's have him move up. Yeah. Okay. Because you can't actually get out to... Wait, can you shove? I hope so. Yes, perfect. Good. We needed one more... Shove is... Like, I don't know if shove is in the other games. I think it's in Radiant Dawn, but I don't think it's in many of the other Fire Emblem games. Okay. Okay, I don't want to draw them all away from... I don't want to draw them all away from him, so I'm just going to have, hopefully, that one be drawn away. Do you have any range? You don't have any range. Oh, well. Okay. And then we can move you up. Okay, and yes, there's no more ballista threat. Can move... Actually, you know what? I don't need to worry about Titania. I'm going to keep her back here in case any more reinforcements come. I think that's a safe thing to do. What the hell was that move? Go. That's good. You're dead. Yeah, see, when you're not having the animations go all the time, and you're just doing it on the overworld, and you can get through a map in like 30 some odd minutes. It's so nice. Okay, you're using Sonic Sword, unfortunately. Oh, but you only had to use one because you crit. That's the beautiful part about Swordmaster. Yeah, you got like 2 XP. And you're attacking Valkyrie, which I don't like. Did 14, but you returned. Good, so you're not dying. Hopefully. See, it was unlucky that the fucking ballista got a crit on one of the bastards. Okay, that one decided to go up. Okay, just need one more attack on her and shoot levels, which is pretty nice. This good level. Come on, give me a good level, Jill. You got it. You got it. You got it. You got it. No whammies. Hell yeah! Strength, speed, defense. We'll take it. All useful stats, especially right now as I'm facing physical attacking enemies. We love it. Okay, and you moved up. Okay, you're doing that. Damn it, took more arms kill, basically. But hey, it's better than any of you dying. One. I'm surprised that they only have a longbow on that guy, and not like an iron bow at the very least. Okay, cool. You healed yourself. Nice. Okay, and now you're going. When all's already kind of said and done, now's when you decide to go. I don't know. Can you even go through? Yeah, these trees are too thick to go through. You need a flyer. Okay. What do you have on right now? You have the short axe on. So if I just put on the axe, there's a pretty decent chance that you can die. Yeah, pretty decent, all things considered. Honestly, should have given her bolting or something. I feel at this point. Okay. You can come up here. Let's shoot you down over to here. Come on there. Do that. Chant. This is to get her to about here, just in case. Okay. Yeah, let's go to options, animation with VX. Hopefully I can proc a 15% chance crit. Be nice. One. Miss. Two. Nope. Oh well. Doesn't even say anything either. See, I wish there was a way to like guarantee the thing, but I think I'll just stay here. Actually, I still want to get there. Okay, you're doing. Oh, I forgot to turn off animations. Oh well. Yeah, the combat takes so much longer because of it. Surprised that Rickard didn't, or did he have a voice line? I don't. He did. He did. He had a very slight, very, very light voice line that I don't even remember. Oh, interesting. Oh, he has like an elixir. Fuck, that's not good. Other Fae, do not go down and try to fight him. Fuck. Guys. Okay, he only does 13. I think that's the only one that can reach him. Oh, the Black Knight. Please don't let it be his turn. Is that the Crimean army? Where is Gawain's son? Ah, he's much improved. He is his father's son, after all. Contrary to my initial estimation, he may be proved to be worthy. What? Him. It's him! Okay, it's my turn. Oh my god, yeah. Here, Black Knight was defeated, but that seems like it's not. Yeah, fucking look at those stats, dude. You need to be able to do more than 35 damage, or you need a renewal and Luna. So you need to reduce his enemy defense by half. Oh god, okay. What's your move? Your move is 6. Hey, guess what? Fucking everyone is running the hell away immediately. Nope. No siree, Bob. Everyone is getting the fuck out of there. Last time Black Knight showed up on a map, took out Mist. We do not want that to happen to any of our people in our crew right now. If it happened to Lucia and Bastion, don't give a shit. Happened to literally anyone else. What is your res 16? Can I deal with you? Not Thunder. Maybe take 18. What's your thing going with 13? I still want to get here. You can come over there. Well, actually, you can get over to here. What's this move? 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's exactly 9. Okay. Fuck. You would need to basically go away. Okay. But he can get over to here. Yeah, because I can attack with both of them, I guess, twice. Maybe. Can I? Wait, no, this fucker's in the way. Cause not, yeah, you can't. Fuck. Okay. Wait, actually, where can you move to? You can move all the way up to here. Can he move to there? No, he can't. God damn it. Okay. This fucker. Why does he have an elixir? Short axe on. Okay, let's just map this out. 13 times 2, that's 26. He has 48. That would bring him down to 22. And then if I moved you here and did this, You can do 9, maybe twice. And then, okay. Okay, here's the big thing. We need to... Okay, figured it out. Figured it out. We need to do this to get you into kill range. Which is fine. Just basically do the previous thing again. Miss. Nice, okay. Now you're into kill range, which you don't have to worry about. Which is good. And then... I can, come over here with you. And then we can thunder for 6, no, wind for 4, L thunder, thunder, 97, da-da-da. Yeah, do that. Okay, good. No matter one's unproven deeds, one defeats unhumans us all. So it ends. Okay, good. That's actually really nice because it gets Ilyana boss kill XP, which will help her quite a bit. Nice. Come on, magic, speed, and skill. Magic, speed, luck, res. We like that. We'll take that. We'll take that. Okay. Now I can check to see how much damage you're doing. 17 times 2, 18 times 2, that's 36, and 34, so this is just perfectly, just barely in there. What's your res? Your res is nothing. What's your speed? 15. Your speed is 18. You're only using a bow. 14, so 9, 15. You ain't doubling. How far away is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so that means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So if I want to do both of them in one, okay, it's gotta be this. But here's the thing: both of them need to. Okay, let's do the math. Let's do the math. Because she has 18. You only outspeed when you're 4 above. Can you even reach 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? This is the only one you can reach, and I don't think you can kill. Because 7 res against your magic, that brings it to 12. So any damage you do will be based on that. 12 plus 7 isn't enough, so you would need to double, which you can't do. Yeah. Can't remember. Do you get the ability to move again? Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Okay, he leveled, because his defense is not great. And also, both of these guys, unfortunately, have bows, so they do bonus damage. Okay, yeah, so you can't. What's your... Yeah, 16. 19, 13. But you can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, no. So, yeah. Both of these guys can be taken out in one turn. It's just a matter of getting the right ones, basically. Okay. Slim Lance, 26, 28, Iron Axe, 36, okay. Yeah, here we go. We're just gonna do this. Oh, need to turn off animations. God, I was not expecting this map to have fucking Black Knight spawn, of all things. Right, like this doesn't feel like a Black Knight map. Although I guess with it being a Arrive in 15, similar to the other Arrive map. Is it random? No. Yeah, I think it's only on certain maps he'll, like, just come out at a certain turn. It seems to be on Arrive maps. He generally seems to, like, do it. Okay, we're gonna pop an L Thunder. Actually, sure, you can pop an L Thunder. Yeah, let's pop an L Thunder, maybe you crit. And get the XP on you. Yeah, you did. Good. And because you did, that actually means that Muaram can come over here. I was wondering if maybe it worth like a percent. No. Black Knight's like a story kind of thing. He doesn't show up like randomly, but it's on certain maps. Yeah, no. If it was just like a too many turns thing, it would be. I feel like it would make this game nigh impossible in certain circumstances. But it seems to be mostly on arrive maps that he does it. To kind of like push you forward so you don't go too slow. You're part of the army that brought the princess, aren't you? Oh, you've done a great thing. I've been handing this scroll so I can give it to you. Use it to drive Dain out of our homeland. You can do it. Got Nihil or Nihil. Okay, cool. And then I can... Oh, I can talk... wait, can you... well, I mean, they're both... no, okay. Well, I want to talk to him, but I also want to arrive. I really wish you guys weren't... Can you defeat the Black Knight, or is he like a scripted law? I mean, you could try, but I don't really think I have any, people that could defeat someone that not only has 35 defense, but 22 res, and has strength of 30, and speed of 27. Like, this fucker's gonna double most of my people, while also taking no damage from them, and dealing a metric fuck ton. Like, his damage calculation starts at 48. Like, starting at 30 from strength, plus Alondite's 18. That's 48 going against any of my characters' defense. Even Oscar would have an issue against the Black Knight, which says a lot. Because Oscar is defense king, but he would be getting doubled by that. If he didn't get crit, which he might, because the dude has good stats. So, like, yeah, like, I don't want to risk that. I do well. How about you, Dragon Master of Evil? Thanks for dropping by. I'd love to see a first-time chatter. Do you like Wyvern Lords in this game? I hope you do. Okay. So it's possible a hard statue. Oh, yeah, 100%. Like, it's a thing where you shouldn't be able to do... I can't remember. Do you get to talk and arrive in the same turn? Wyvern Lord chill, but I prefer Ooh, okay. Falcon Knight. See, I've always... It really depends on how lucky I get, right? If you get a good Falcon Knight, right? Like, the one from, I think I really like one of the ones from Sacred Stones. That one I fucking love. She was awesome. Although I may have upgraded her not to be a Falcon Knight, but in Radiant Dawn in this game, it seems like Wyvern Lords are pretty darn good. Like, Har is awesome. Jill's great. It's hard to not have a good Marcia. I just had a slow go with her at the start. Like, I think my first couple levels were bad. I've had notoriously bad levels in this run through Dragon, just because there have been many +1 res levels, and I think it's happened like 4 or 5 times at this point. Not even on like characters with like full stats. I've just gotten +0 multiple times already in this run, and it's like, damn. What are you doing? Granted, I tend to just use Pegasite units one way or another, so they end up getting to... okay. See, I'm always, like, very shy with them. You know what? F it. There are no enemies, so I'll talk, see what they have to say. Are you Sir Geoffrey? Eh? Who are you? I'm Mike. I'm leading the Crimean army for Princess Alincia, and I'm Alincia's boy toy. So get the hell out of here, other blue-haired man. Princess, where is she? Don't worry. I didn't bring her to the battlefield with me. I see. Thank goodness. Thank you for that regard. Yeah, they are the soldiers inside the castle. Yes. I'm sure they're staving off any attacks by enemy infiltrators. Good. I'm glad we made it in time. Let's combine forces and finish this. Okay, cool. We get to do both. Aside from that, I'm playing Fire Emblem Engage and trying to make a master save for DLC. Oh, nice. I can't even remember. I don't think... I have the special edition of the game, but I don't think I ever did the DLC for Engage, nor did I really feel the desire to. But Engage was fun. I liked it. Definitely wasn't like the best of Fire Emblems that I've ever played. Like, I feel like that's still, in terms of gameplay to me, visuals, gameplay, and all that stuff, that's still Sacred Stones. Because I'm a sucker for the GBA games, man. But like it was a nice like trip down memory lane. I feel like Engage would have been better for the Western audience if we actually had a lot more of the games that a lot of the spirits were from. Cause like a lot of the people who played Engage only know Roy from Smash Brothers. There are several that they don't even like, probably don't even know. Engage is top 5 if you ignore the story. Okay, if we're just saying we're ignoring the story, then yeah, I would also probably say it's a very fun game to play. But I feel like separating a JRPG from its story is kind of doing a disservice. Sigurd and Leaf, who are exactly right. I mean, if I played, the only thing I know about Fire Emblem are from Smash, which is fine, right? That's one of the benefits of Smash. A lot of people don't know the franchises, so when the new game does come out, you're like, oh, I'll jump in with that, right? Like, fucking, I didn't know about Punch Out until Little Matt came in, right? Earthbound, fucking, who's Ness in the OG one? I don't know this kid. Seems cool though. PK, fire. Omar from Smashy Bros. Yeah, right. I knew Earthbound. See, I didn't. I was quite young. Fucking Captain Falcon from from Zero. What was it? That I had no idea. I know Earthbound was mother. Yeah. Earthbound 2 had no idea it existed until my. That's the like because there's Mother 2, and then Mother 3, but then in the West it's just Mother and Earthbound. Because they're, as far as I understand, what Earthbound 2 is just Mother again, but on the SNES instead of the NES, or is it just with better graphics on the SNES? Nintendo's fault. F-Zero did nothing wrong. Yeah, they did nothing wrong. I mean, what, the most recent F-Zero game, other than like the 99 one that came out, was the one on the GameCube. Is there one in development for the Switch? What's with the name change? Yeah, different. I don't know. I have a feeling it was because, well, I'm willing to bet the reason why they didn't use Mother for Earthbound is because Earthbound, the second game, was the first one that I think was localized. So sort of how Fire Emblem 7 is just Fire Emblem in the West. Because the 7th Fire Emblem game, the one with Lynn and Hector and Eliwood, right? That's 7. But it's only called Fire Emblem in the West because it was the first one brought over. You're just waiting for FE4 remake. I wonder how faithful the game is going to be. They haven't announced anything like that, right? It's just been rumored. Yet another general of Dain is defeated. I wonder how powerful you will become, Army of Crimea. I look forward to our next meeting. I arrive, scare some bitches, and then leave without doing anything. My Lord Ike! Prince Silencia, so you came after all. Thanks to your words, both of my friends came to understand how vital it was. I don't understand the feelings of knights, but I do understand how important your former retainers are to you. It's almost like the shenanigans with the Final Fantasy English release numbers. Yeah, because wasn't 6 3 for a very long time, or 4? Shoot, but it would be a cool place to Sigurd in more than 16-bit graphics. Yeah. Yeah, it would be. Use that word for legendary. Yeah. Oh yeah, and just so you know, Dragon, because I mean you're new here, I stream on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, depending. Start usually around 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I play JRPGs. If you didn't know, there's a whole list of games that I've played underneath the stream with the best girl list and tongue-in-cheek and all that. So if there are any games that you like, feel free to come up and in the chat and talk about them. We got Discord. It's cool. I like playing Trails, East. Yeah. Final Fantasy in that weird title. We had 1, 4, and 6. As 1, 2, and 3 in the West. Wonderful. Yeah. I also understand the strong support with which they provide you. It's been a huge Fire Emblem kick and Wu Chang Fall. Okay, I've heard decent things about Wu Chang. I'm happy we were able to save them. As am I. Alright, shall we return? If I'm going to be fighting with them, I should probably introduce myself. Wait, my Lord Ike? Yes? As you said, Lucia and the others are very important to me. They are family. I may presume too much, but, well, I'd like to introduce you as my husband.
What?
My Lord IQ and the others are so irreplaceable to me, so I ask for your continued support. Especially the child support for the baby in my tummy. What? Of course. It's an honor. How old is Ike in this game? Is he only... I think he's only like 16. Princess. Jeffrey. 17, I think. Okay. How old is Valencia? Princess. Ah, to behold you again. It's... If you had lost your life today, this reunion would not be taking place. Jeffrey, do you hear me? Be careful. Yes, Princess. Lucia told me of what occurred. Our country and Princess now exist as one. It was never our intent to sacrifice your feelings for the sake of the nation. Please forgive us. But yeah, back to like fun games. If I were to like rank the games in terms of like most fun to play, purely out of like not story, I'd probably put like Sacred Stones really high because I like the overworld map setup and like the split stuff, the split promotions along with the GBA look. After that, I mean, like, Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn are really high up there for their story. But they're almost a step back in regards to, like, stuff, because, like, basically Sacred Stones happened, and then they just reverted those changes because they moved to this engine, and they were like, oh, it's a bit much. Google Senpai says Ike is 17 on this season. Hell yeah, okay. Shipping it is not weird. And we also had the Persona issue with 2. Yeah, right? You know why Boyd's 18 and Mist is 15? A bit weirder, but hey, don't worry about it, Dragon. Boyd is dead. Boyd died on the boats. So he had a burial at sea. Rip Boyd. So I have the PSP version for IS and PSX for EP. Yeah, you've had so much fun playing through those, haven't you, Fontato? But yeah, and then I mean, Three Houses is fun to play. I feel like Three Houses is fun to play as long as you don't overstay your welcome with the game, because like if you try to do all the routes, it gets really repetitive and kind of boring. I actually managed to kill off one of the best units in the game. Well, got unlucky. And also I got okay. I want to tell you, Dragon, you say one of the best units in the game. Boyd gave me shit for like 5 levels. When I referenced and memed on that getting like 1 res a couple levels and nothing on those, like I'm pretty sure 3 of those instances were Boyd alone. Like stat screw cut. Yeah, like I thought Boyd was gonna be good. Fucking Boyd, I had to set him up for so many like unit kills to get him XP, to get him up, and then he gave me shit with his stats. To the point where like I was ready for him to die and I was excited, and then I got past that and then he died and I went, God damn it. At least I got Gatry back. At least I got iGod back. I say iGod because he's a wall that can't be crushed, but Dogi from East is the wall crusher, so reverse Dogi, iGod. It's a reference. Want to get you up to date. Hand motions. But yeah, so like Boyd just fucked me. He was. And there's Kieran and Oscar. Oscar's awesome. Oscar's my favorite. I have not used Kieran. Oscar is great. His defense so high. He does not take damage. Speed good enough to double on a lot of units. Strength pretty darn good. Skill, I think he's maxed. Intent sacrifice and a nation. Our bet. But soft, what luck that we do feel fate's kiss. Anon the clouds do part, the rains do stop. Rhino Kieran is the better of the Christmas cavalry. Ah, okay. I haven't used them. Heaven itself does sing and thus rejoice at the return of our one true ruler. Hey, just use both in Titania. Titania's good as well. She hasn't gotten much defense stat. Like, I still have the Night Ward on her just to help. Like, Oscar's kind of like one of my carry units, though. Kind of want to get into this series now after watching you play. Hell yeah, Rouge, highly suggest. Been looking into it, and I think maybe if you have a Switch and Nintendo Online, you might have the GBA stuff for free, which means you might be able to play the GBA ones if you have it. Don't quote me on that, but I think you might. Or you can just get a completely legitimate copy on your completely legitimate GBA. You want to talk about the funny glitch that Japanese exclusive for this game? Iron 3 houses? Hell yeah. That's a good one. That's a good one to start with in a weird way. Just couldn't get into it. 3 houses is weird because there's the school side aspect of it, which is a lot more time in a base than any other Fire Emblem game really asks of you. Which is why it's like fine. It's a fine Fire Emblem game to get into if you really liked Persona and like that kind of aspect, but it's a weird Fire Emblem game to get into if you want to get into like Fire Emblem. I would suggest one of the GBA games or this game, I guess. Frankly. Or the 3DS games. They're also good. Awakening would be a fine one. As long as you don't know that Marth is important, just in general, you can appreciate Awakening effectively. Or if you Forge Slim, Source Slim Lance, or Thunder and give it 0 crit, it glitches the game and give you 255 here. Fuck! And that's Japanese only? That's bullshit. Why'd they fix that? This might sound dumb. The thing that turned me off from the game was that I heard that there's a true end path to save for the... Yeah, not sure if that's it. Okay, so just here's the thing. No Fire Emblem game, like, as far as I know, the only Fire Emblem game that actually has different endings is 3 houses, and each house ending is its own thing. There is no, like, unite them all for, like, a best ending, unfortunately. There's nothing cool like that. You wish there was, there isn't. It's really just who do you like the most, and you probably like their ending the most. I'm an Edelgard stan. Give me an Axe Lord, and I'm for it. Also, white-haired woman, awesome in anime. We go for it. We'll take it. Also, fuck the church. We'll go for it. So, like, I'm a sucker for that. But, yeah, 3 Houses just doesn't have a true ending. If you want the, like... If you want, like, the quote-unquote happiest endings, I guess you would want to play, like, the Muso game, the Warriors game for 3 Houses. Because that's kind of the route that you can get the best ending in, which is weird. You know, the good one is Awakening. Yeah, Awakening is really good. Engage, Blazing Swords, Sacred Stones, Sealing Blade. Yeah. I mean, Fire Emblem is one of the series where I would be comfortable saying I don't think there's a bad Fire Emblem game. At least the ones that have been localized. Like, I don't think there's a bad one. There are ones that I would say are weaker than others, or ones that I don't prefer as much, but I don't think there's ever been a bad Fire Emblem game that we've received, right? Like, I might have their criticisms, like, against them, right? Like, oh, Fire Emblem 6, the maps are too big, all right? Like, really big maps. But, like, overall, I don't think there's a bad Fire Emblem game. Just different dashes of other stuff. 3 Houses is one big each of the first epic. Yeah, it is. Which is why I would say, like, I would suggest playing a different one, especially because you have to do so much more base stuff. But Hot Merchants? Hot Merchants! Hell yeah. Anna in all the games but Engage, to be clear. Oh, and Path of Radiance, Raining Down. Yeah, both good. And Birthright. Might want to say something about that, and especially Revelation. I mean... Yeah, I guess in terms of true end, yeah, Fire Emblem Fates is the only one that you could say has a true end, but that one's weird because those are different routes that you have to buy and pay for. When I bought Fates, I bought the special edition that had all the routes on one cartridge. Don't have that cartridge anymore, still have the other stuff. I don't have a 3DS to play it on, so whatever. Which is why I got rid of the cartridge. But, but yeah, that one's the closest to a true end because there's just the route that you buy and play it. It's not like you have to, yeah. Hearing those names listed out in a row makes me think of a fantasy title jumble. Yeah, right. Here's one I highlighted. It's just playing for first Thracia 776 due to difficulty. Yeah, but Thracia 776, that's a fan translation. Right. None of the ones that have been localized yet. Yeah, you still don't like Bredo God, she a jerk. Nah, dude, she just has... She has a goal and she's willing to do whatever it takes to get to that end goal. She doesn't want to do the bad things, but she's gotta. If you do it right, you can kind of be good about it. Yeah, there we go. Let's keep going with this game though, and then I'll take a 3-minute break. Oh, princess, until world's end do we vow to follow. We are planets of your fair blazing sun. Okay, so they understand They understand heliocentricity in this world. That's good. You say that, but Three Hopes made it clear their main goal was conquest. But like, Three Hopes is a spin-off game. Like I don't think Three Hopes really like. I don't think her goal wasn't necessarily, and also it's been a while. I'm not going to speak to saying I 100% remember. But as far as I always remember, it was literally, yo, fuck this, the status quo, that the church is basically in charge and everyone works with them, and there is a noble system across the land. Fuck that shit. I'm going to break that down. We're going to have a meritocracy. Doesn't matter if you're born with the runes or whatnot. Everyone, if they're cool and they're good at what they do, can rise up, and we're going to do that, but the church needs to go. And anyone that sides with the church needs to go. Is a keeps to the characters. Yeah. Because also it's important to remember that like a lot of the factions' goals change when whoever's in charge is with them, right? Like whoever the main character sides with, right? Whoever Byleth is with, goals change because they're actually the ones making progress in their goal. Church was only in charge of Fodlan, and the nobility thing was mainly in Fodlan. I mean, yes, in the main game, right? All that's ever brought up is Fodlan. They don't ever really bring up the areas outside of Fodlan, which I feel like is a missed opportunity. I don't remember what her stuff in Three Hopes was, if it was more. God damn, I messed that up. Oh, Princess, damn it, my laptop was too fast. No longer will we think of honor and dying in so cavalier fashion. No matter the difficulties we face, we will choose the road that allows us to continue living at your side. My issue is I like talking to chat so much, but Three Hopes, it was confirmed that Elgar had not started the war, Rhea would have cared less, and she even aided Elgar in resources and such. Sure. But like I don't necessarily believe that. Because it's also important to remember that in Three Hopes, one of the biggest changes that happens earliest is that it's not Byleth saving the three lords at the start, right? It's Shez or whatever their name is, right? That's a massive change because Byleth is now not at the academy and passively influencing things, right? Because Rhea, when she meets Byleth, is kind of is what gets influenced by that, because she's like, I want my mom back, and like I'm just saying, if we're going at like Three Houses is like the main story paths, I don't think there was other ways. I mean, there may have been other ways, but I don't think Rhea would have helped. Especially as she saw like the religion as like the continued life of her mother, who she was trying to get back, and trying to undo the religion would have been an affront to the mother that Byleth was embodying. Regardless, we're playing this game now. Jeffrey, Bastion, Lucia, thank you. Thank you. I'm so very happy. With you at my side, I want to retake the kingdom of Crimea. Please, lend me your strength and don't get deployed at all, because I have a crew that's really strong right now. Of course. For our fair son, we would this life forswear. A lot of the lore stuff is in Three Houses Cindered Shadow DLC. I did play the Cindered Shadow DLC. I did play that one. To you, Princess Valencia, we three pledge our eternal loyalty. Because I did every single route of Three Houses, which is why I know that the game is fucking long. I really wish the different routes in Three Houses had more variance in the first half and in the second half, right? Like there's not nearly enough map differences between all the routes. Granted, a lot was behind the library. See, I probably didn't read enough of the library. Why appear now? Do you mean to tell me you purposely waited until the battle was over? I know how your mind works. I assumed you would attack the moment you saw me. But perhaps you've learned to judge the importance of time and place. To a mercenary, nothing's more important than the contract between him and his employer. Also running around doing actual reading in the library and how things... Ah, okay. Shall we call off our contest, then? When you die here, you will be in breach of your contract, after all. If you would have lost one or all three of our servants, would the cutscene have changed? Maybe. I didn't check the win conditions after they came in on turn 2, so it may have changed to Bastion and Lucia die. Or all 3 of them are units where if they die, they just retreat because they're story relevant, but you just can't use them in combat. Kind of like Mist, who's also dead. Dead. I would say that Ray is not fully innocent, she's not as bad as Edelgard, in my opinion. See, I feel like the difference is we see Edelgard do a lot of not good stuff over a very short period of time, where I feel like Rhea and her establishment of the church and all the side effects of that church thing happening and all the negatives of that happening, to me, probably piled up to more bad than what Edelgard did, but because it's spread out over a timeline that you, the player, or me, the player, we, the player, don't get to actively see and potentially feel, it doesn't feel as egregious, is how I interpret it, or is it how I see it. But once again, to each their own. Right? We all have our favorite paths. Now, Dragon, what is your favorite path in Three House? Because if you don't like Edelgard, who do you like? You're being breach of contract after all. That's not a problem. All I have to do is win. Ready yourself. Oh, I don't like this. This ain't a real fight. He's not using Regal Sword, which I would have put him on. Oh, yo! You just fucking Grand Ethered and got nothing. You're not as overly clumsy as I feared. It is regrettable that your weapon is so poorly made. Why do my attacks have no effect? My armor is blessed by the goddess. Only weapons that are also blessed can so much as scratch it. So common weaponry is useless, is that it? You should not worry about such trivialities. You possess the sacred blade Ragnell, do you not? It is the counterpart to my blade, Alondite. Tell me you were not idiot enough to leave it in that place. You took it with you, did you not? Along with your father's corpse. That sword. The one you threw to my father like an act of charity? The one you refused? That's Ragnell? I claim victory today. Either Golden Eagle or Blue Eye. Okay. When next we meet, bring Ragnell. Without the proper weapon, I grow bored. See, I definitely like Golden Eagle more than Blue Lion, because Blue Lion felt, I don't want to say pointless, but it was very much more of a story about Dimitri and, like, getting over his personal revenge thing than anything else. Like, he basically just aligned with the church. That was effectively all Dimitri's kind of thing. Where he's like, I don't give a fuck, I just want Edelgard dead. I'm revenge-driven, I don't care, and then gets knocked out of his revenge stuff, and he takes care of some other things. But it's largely just aligning with the church at the end, and everything goes status quo, and it's like, okay, fine. At least Golden Eagles is like, yo, we want to, like, fix shit so we can then, like, open up the country and not be so, like, super closed. Right? Like, we kind of want to start doing trade with places outside of these 3 places. Oh, that's just a good boy. Yeah. He's upside down. Ike and company break the siege of Delbray Castle and join ranks with the Crimean retainers therein. The army grows to its largest size yet, and with the addition of the retainers, truly becomes the armed force of its name. In addition, their recent heroic acts finally move the conservative galleons to dispatch much-needed reinforcements. The long-awaited warriors of Gallia march through the treacherous Marhout mountain range. Is that why you liked Wazzy? It's upside down, is that? I mean, Wazzy's just a fun guy. Wazzy's just a fun guy. It's only downside is that he's not the absolute most busted unit in the game. Yeah. But at least he comes in on a dragon, which is pretty cool in the second half, because that title goes to Dimitri. Yeah, Dimitri is very broken. Yeah, I'm a big Wazzy fan too. Yeah, dude, Wazzy's great. Wazzy is awesome. I just wish I felt like I wanted to use him more. Because, like, I don't know about you guys, but after playing Zero and getting, like, the SSS crew, I'm just like, yo, fucking Lloyd, Randy, Tio, Ellie, that's the crew. That's the Crossbell crew. And then, like, you get to Azure, you're just like, hey, here's some more people. You want to play with them? And I'm like, no, I want to play with the crew, bro. That's who it is. Risha, you can sometimes be part of the crew because you got some fine assets. Noel, you're all right. You got some AoE. But Wazzy, you're all right, but I don't really want to use you compared to everyone else. And guy with gun but punches instead, you're only at the end of the game, so why the fuck would I use you over everyone else? Because who would think to give him both Battalion Wrath and Battalion Vantage? That he always goes first and always has a 50 plus courage. Jesus Christ, I was asking there instead of Ellie. I just like Ellie, man. You know, Ellie and Lloyd, sitting in a tree, KSSING, you know? You just gotta ship it. Gotta ship it. You need them to be there for each other. Lysithea was also... Lysithea is OP as fuck. He's so good. Especially if you get her early game. If you're able to get her early enough and get her to be able to use a warp staff by, like, one of the maps, you can just, like, skip an entire map effectively. Skip a couple maps, actually. Dudley was benched the entire time. Yeah, right? Oh, Mori is the highest strength in the game. Okay, just send him alone to horror. It's great. Like, yeah, they tried to downplay him by also making him like more likely to use more durability, but it's like, almost obviously the original form. Exactly. I use heal, but I don't need it always. I always have Teal for matter DPS. Bernadetta is also really good. I don't think Bernadetta is underrated. She's just a bow person. Warp Vengeance is funny. Warp Vengeance. Long way warriors of Gallia march through the treacherous Marhout mountain range, a series of jagged peaks that spread across southern Crimea. They then slip through the gaps in the Daean forces and move toward Crimea's army. Just as both Battalion Vantage and Battalion Wrath, so guess what? Yeah. See, I don't think I feel like I didn't use the battalions nearly enough. I just focused on, like, the movement battalions, because I was like, okay, get Byleth on a dragon as soon as possible, give them the boots items as much as possible, increase their move as much as possible, use the battalions that make move faster, have them just shoot across maps in, like, 2 turns. Yeah, the same damage can do just less power, so battalion things just, okay. They slip through the gaps. Yeah. Gallia rises. This information on Bolton's Ike, and he marches the army at top speed to join their new allies. Yay! Chapter 25, Strange Lands. See, I like how that map was going to take me so much less time than previous maps and previous streams, but I talked so much it basically offset all of it. It's just good as long as you have the time script to them. They always get to go first. Oh, Leanne, I'm coming in. How are you feeling? It's good to hear that you are well. Not surprising. It is a beautiful day. Yes, we Hawks enjoyed the smell of the sea as well. And you are starting to feel more at home here? Good. Good. And how is Lord Laraze? Thanks, Sniper Osprey, underappreciated 3 houses. I mean, I feel like in a lot of Fire Emblem games, especially like later ones, any unit, like movement is so important in Fire Emblem games, especially for like unit versatility. That's just like any units that don't have a lot of move just feel kind of weak, even if they are intrinsically strong in terms of damage output. Sorry, I don't speak cursive, right? Rather OP combat, hunter volume. Like with the mounted units, I feel like in Three Houses are just like better because there are so many things where you just need to move across really big maps, and having a flyer that is not like weak to like bows and can just output monstrous damage is just better. So add to that because warp strat. Yes, warp is also you can get a lot of warp, so it's not too big of a deal. But you also have to like want to use the warps in certain like I'm always like very with warp. I'm always very careful because at least with a unit that can move a lot, the next turn it can move away. Versus warp, you're kind of there. I thought his condition might have improved. Well, let's hope for a brighter tomorrow. Habada. You can understand what the Heron Princess is saying, can't you, Your Majesty? Yes, well, some of it, at least. Oh, you weren't around when Rayson first got here, were you, lots? When he arrived, he was just like this. You could never know by how fluently he speaks our modern tongue, would you? Warp is methane, 3 houses, because I have 3 house magic system where, yeah, magic's really good at 3 houses. Now you mention it, he does use some funny words when he gets angry. But the letter just arrived was written in standard script, hasn't it? Over these 20 years, he's gained the total mastery of... You've read the letter, didn't you? No, I just got a glimpse of it in your hand, that's all. I'm sorry, Your Majesty. I get double warp over. Yeah. You little scamp. Oh, you little scamp, you. Habada. Yes, that's right. It's a letter from Raisin. Appears the Crimean army has passed safely through Dayan and is on its way to the homeland. Habada. Yes, Raisin is fine, but I wonder what happened. He doesn't give details, but he asks Phoenix to send reinforcements. Prince Raisin is asking for help. Things must be fairly serious. I'd like nothing better than to take wing immediately, but I can't leave Lord Laraze and Leanne here alone. No, that won't work. So she understands my language but can't speak it? Yeah. Which, I mean, like, as someone that's, like, still learning Japanese, I can kind of get that. Where, like, I'm able to read, like, a good deal of it now, I'd say. And, like, if someone speaks it, like, slowly enough, I might be able to parse it. But if you asked me to formulate a sentence in the words in my mouth, it's very difficult. It's hard. Because, like, thinking up the vocab to say the meaning is much different than hearing the vocab and understanding it. So, like, I completely understand that Leanne could hear it and understand it. I think it was just inherently broken as a game. There's just so many ways to get OP units that it's good. Oh, yeah, 100%. 100%. I mean, that's basically the name of the game with, like, modern Fire Emblem, because it's like, as you advance systems further and further and further forward, and add on and add on and add on, you don't want to ever really take away in a mean or bad way, which just leaves you open to building more systems, which makes it so you can break more things. Gage kind of fixed it, but, like, in some ways than others. Because, like, you can just forge really good weapons, and also it has map where you can grind, and also you can just put good spirits on different people in the engaged form, and it's really good. Limiting 5 skills to only 2. Yes, the limiting skills is definitely one of the big things. I mean, what was it? In Awakening and Fates, it was like 3. So it was like an upgrade from those 2 games. Grinding thing removed on manning difficult. Okay. See, I only ever play Fire Emblem games really on normal. I've never been a sucker for that kind of punishment. I'll take permadeath, but I'm not. I generally don't do super hard difficulties on any game that I stream, at the very least. But in hardest difficulty only. Okay. You're a different kind of man than I. I assume man, could be a woman. I don't know. You're a different kind of person than me. That's not... I only ever play games on hardest difficulty if it's on New Game Plus and I have, like, carryover benefits. And there's, like, an achievement for it. Like the Trails games. I personally think Engage is better on manning, to be honest. I mean, yes. I feel like if the games where you can break units on first playthrough, the harder difficulties are probably better because it stops you from getting too strong. Definitely not playing permadeath if I start the series. Okay, well, if you say that, then I'd highly suggest starting with Awakening, because that's the game that introduced the ability to play on casual mode, which is the not permadeath mode. So, I would suggest starting there if that's like your free thing, because anything released prior to Awakening has permadeath, 100%. This game has permadeath. You can't turn it off. Basically, prior to Awakening, if a character died, you either had to take it on the chin or restart the map. Now, does that mean that I wouldn't still suggest playing them? If you're worried about that, I would suggest Sacred Stones from the GBA ones, because that one at least has an overworld that you can grind, and therefore makes it harder to get killed. Advice: just don't start with Radiant Dawn. Radiant Dawn is a fine one to start with, though. Like, yeah, it's a direct sequel to this, but you can still like understand all the story without it. Game's not too hard. You just only have a lot of tools at disposal. Not to mention the game throws you a new unit that strap upgrade everywhere. Yeah, that's true. But you can't get Fate's DLC anymore. Just get a completely legitimate copy of it on the one cartridge. Remember what I said. Just get special edition version of Fire Emblem Fates. The special editions have all 3 versions in one cartridge. So you don't need to buy the DLC separately anymore. You just need to get a completely legitimate version of the special edition. It's a fine game, but it's got permadeath and it's a sequel. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't suggest starting with it, but obviously this is my first time playing through Path of Radiance, and I really enjoyed Radiant Dawn. I played that game twice. Once casually and once on stream before I played this one. Bison's gonna get mod call this. What are you talking about? I'm promoting getting a completely legitimate copy of a game. What's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with that. No, that won't work. Mabada. Don't try that look on me. There's no way I'm taking you with me. Yeah, that's crazy talk. Habada. Suppose it's time to put my plan into action. What is it? Habada? I'm not saying I'll never play the permadeath games. Maybe not as my first game. Yeah. I mean, that's also beneficial because the permadeath ones generally are also harder. I feel like especially on just like the normal difficulty, the GBA ones generally, or the pre-awakening, I feel like the games are just generally harder. Never do such a thing. I found all those DQ games legitimately myself. You would never do such a... What do you mean never do such a thing? I'm promoting getting games in a legitimate fashion. I live near the Atlantic Ocean. Sometimes I just want to go onto the sea, you know? Maybe, you know, role play a little bit as a ne'er-do-well, potentially a buccaneer, a pirate, if you will. You know, sometimes I just do that, but that's because I'm near the Atlantic Ocean. Other people don't want to RP as a pirate in this digital age. It's fine. Bet I live closer. I'm not willing to take that bet because I don't want to. I'm not going to dox myself. I'm off to get things settled. Moss, I want you to watch over Leanne and help her pack. Yes, sir. How would that dog? I don't know. I've already revealed that I'm in Massachusetts and closer to Rhode Island than you. You know, the entire eastern coast. Yeah, I mean, that's true. But we're saying you think you're closer to the coast than me, and it's about then I have to reveal how close to the coast I am, which could be used to triangulate. Oh, it would narrow you down if you've lived on the Cape. I do not live on the Cape. I'm not from that kind of hoity-toity place. Yabba. I don't have any idea what you're trying to say. Maybe I should talk louder. Habada. Do you want me to put this in that bag? Habada. Got it. In it goes. I'm getting the hang of this. I'm putting it in the bag. Habada. What? Something wrong? Habada. What are you... Over there? Behind me? What? Someone is behind me? Gah! Habada! 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 DQA for the assign is $150 on Amazon. What a steal. Lots, please. No! Lots! If you want your father to be killed, then by all means keep screaming. Habada! Habada. No! Lots! Fuck you, teleport powder. Crimea Castle. Ah, the prodigal son returns. I have gained that which you requested. Show me. This way. These Heron Royals all look alike, don't they? Perhaps it proves their bloodline, but it's unsettling how similar they are. I believe you had one in your possession previously. Yes, tried to get her to free the Dark God from the medallion, but all she did was get sick and die. Pah! They're ridiculously frail creatures. I should have just killed her in the first place and saved some time. Ashnard, don't be racist. I feel like that's his thing. He hates all other races. Might I suggest this one be treated with more care? Capturing her was not an easy task. For you, it did take quite a long time, didn't it? Diverting the sharp eyes of the Hawk King proved to be quite difficult. It required much planning and care. Ha! Don't tell me it was difficult. I know you. I know you use that arcane powder to travel about at will. The powder drains my strength. For that reason, I would rather not use it unless absolutely necessary. You are an enigma, Dark One. Everything you possess is fey and of unknown origin. The armor I presented to you, do you find it dissatisfactory? No. It has my approval. My Wyvern Rajaon, and this armor which renders any attack impotent. Both are well suited to me. They both shine because they are mine. And now the medallion, and that Galder as well, both belong in my hands. Of course, he sneaked in full plate armor inside the camp. Will the revival of the Dark God take place soon? Let me see. The conditions aren't bad, but how long will they continue? Ha! It is no matter. As long as all my chess pieces are on the board, things will work out. Soon every knee will bow to Ashnard. Okay. What's going on? What's happened here? My king. Loss, hold on. I'm so sorry. Princess. Who did this? Who was the craven dastard that did this to you? Knight in black armor. Lots. No! No, Lots! He was my favorite character! Curse you, Dayan. This was evilly done. Well, if you think to play such a game, you'll not find me an easy mark. Mike, I'd like to report the results of our last battle. Yay! God damn it, I didn't get any bonus fucking money. Give me money! There were no deaths and no injuries beyond our capabilities to heal. Everyone performed exceedingly well. That is all. By your leave, I will excuse myself. Poor Lots. Okay, time to take a 3-minute break. So, I'll be back in 3 minutes. Everyone get up, stretch your legs, get a drink, go to the bathroom, and follow if you haven't already. And back. Let's go. So hopefully, do I have anything, Steven, with Soren? Oh yeah, because Soren. Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's do that. Lucia with Bastion. Okay, weird. Volk with Bastion. Okay. Surprised. Steven and Soren, what's going on here? You don't fit in the. You don't fit in with this roving band of Bjork, do you? Your stone sticks out from the wall. Oh, see you again. Come down to the colony in Grand Desert. Others live there. Others like you. You know, the branded. I don't know what you're babbling about, but you're embarrassing yourself. I belong here, thank you. I see. Well, if that's the case, I won't twist your arm. Okay. That reveals that there is other place. Oh, interesting. Ileana, Janaf, and Bastion. Okay. Good day, Count Bastion. Ah, Lady Lucia, what an exquisite pleasure. Would you allow me to place a kiss upon your creamy white hand? Sorry, my lord. I've been sharpening my blade, and my hands are covered in grime. Nonsense. I have no objections, milady. The grime merely accentuates your beauty. I have objections, Bastion. Ah, she addresses me so curtly, but it only stokes my furnace of attraction. It is only in my nature to hunt and pursue a tantalizing beast that flees me. You have such a devious grip on my heart. Don't even think I'm going to fall for that trick. It might work with the others, but I'm no doe-eyed fawn. Why don't you just give up already? Ah, splendid. This fawn has sharp hooves, but still she spurns my advance. Next time I shall woo her with words. Okay, Bastion and Volk. Actually, is it just Vulcan? Yeah. Vulcan Bastion. The one. You there, in the bushes. You have until the count of 5 to show yourself before I start throwing sharp objects. 1, 2, 4. Oh dear, keep those daggers sheathed, dearest Volk. I can see why you've earned such a reputation. Oh, hello, Bastion. You weren't the fellow I was expecting to see. Indulge my curiosity for a moment. Who are you working for? Knowing you, I'm surprised you haven't already checked on what I had for breakfast. So it's true then. You're working for Crimea under Commander Ike? I serve no nation. I work for Ike himself. And why is that? 10,000. 10,000. Pay me and I'll answer that question. Ha ha ha! You had no intention of answering my question, so you came up with some outrageous sum. Very well. I'm not a charity. Get lost if you can't afford my fee. What has Ike got brewing in that brain of his that involves this scurrilous man of the shadows? Methinks I should look into this forthwith. Okay, no one else has anything to say, so let's go in here. Boy, what's going on, boy?
Mister, excuse me, mister. Are you guys gonna go into these mountains? There are lots of soldiers wearing black up there. Those guys, they killed my papa and burned our village. That's why we went to the mountains in the first place. You gotta go up there and take care of them, aren't you? Gonna make them pay? Please, mister, you say that you are. My mama and my sister and me don't have anywhere else to go, and I want to go back to the cabin my papa built.
I understand. We're gonna take care of those guys. You just stay here a bit longer, alright?
Yay, go give them heck, mister. Oh, wait. I heard those guys talking about something, too. They said if anyone comes to the mountain single file, they get them all at once. It was something like that, anyway.
Really? That's a lot of help. Thanks.
Good luck, mister. Kill them all. Do it for my papa.
Okay. So, if I remember Radiant Dawn, they had one map where you pushed boulders, so chances are this one is also going to be a map like that. So, we know we're going to the mountain now, and all that. Random question, is it possible to make so many portraits and lose so many units that you can't progress anymore? Yes? Although I feel like there's some level of protection against that by them giving you new units without necessarily needing it, but you feasibly could if you... I feel like you'd have to try. You would have to try to do that, I feel. But yeah, it is feasible. It is feasible. Like usually in those cases, if you're getting rid of a whole bunch of your other units, you're probably getting your lord like really high level. Like usually when you're losing a lot of units, it's because you're getting a couple of the other ones more XP, and the units that are near them can't handle it. bastard. Excuse me, do you have a moment? Forsooth, what ho, my eyes behold Sir Ike. Pray tell, what would you ask of me, good sir? Well, I just wanted to chat. Try to speak with all the members of the army when I have a minute. So they have to go to bed now. May have to get up early. We wish best luck. Thank you very much, Wolf's Flash, and thanks for dropping by. I see. A fine idea that is, good sir. Some generals hope their soldiers all to be aloof and ready always for the fight. But if all goes well, sweet happiness abounds. But if the tides do turn, then anger grows. One wonders if he can lead men at all. I, too, am often plagued by such grim thoughts. Yeah, listen, Yet you walk out among your men-at-arms, spin tales, tell jokes, and lend a willing ear. Huzzah, dear sir! Huzzah until the end! In truth, I did much fear your name at first. I swore to find the mettle of the man and studied you with cautious, steady eye. I thought to find yourself a brutish rogue, a villain crafty in his fiendish plans, with status and great wealth his only goals. Had such been your own ethic and deceit, I would have taken measures sure and swift to see your person vanished in the night. Yet lo, what do I find before mine eyes? A man so noble, true, and without peer, as would beset the moon herself with lust. General? Sorry about that. Must have dozed off. What were you saying? Something about the moon or something? Commander, you are tired and unaware how your body doth cry out for rest. If it would please you, I was of a mind to partake in a sweet and soothing draught, a beverage warm and pleasant to the lips. You're offering me a cup of tea in your tent. I'll accept. That is what you're offering, right? Oh, and I apologize in advance if I fall asleep again. I'm really tired. Your words do make my ears alive with joy. I shall regale you with a tale or two and poems to ease the savage toil of war. Man.
Hey there, little man. I've got serious business with the general of this army. Take a message, will ya?
And you would be?
Name's Largo, and I'm a world-class berserker.
World-class berserker. That's a rather dubious title.
What's this? You doubting my strength? I can pin a tiger with my bare hands. That's not just hot air either.
Dubious.
You think I'm fooling with you? Have your general hire me and then see for yourself. You can decide how much I'm worth after you see me in action. But let me tell you, if the gold's not good enough, I'm gone.
Huh? All of this sounds vaguely familiar, but at least you're confident.
Like I said, world-class berserker. Here, watch me bend this lance.
Higher. All right, you're in.
Yes. So, how about taking me to meet the general?
I'm the general.
What? That's good. You're a funny little guy. So, seriously, where's the general's tent? Must be that big one there.
Largo?
Hey, I thought I'd find you here, Khalil. You're looking hot. Almost as hot as me.
Did you come looking for little old me? Oh, how sad for you. My contract with this army is not for quite some time.
Yeah, I thought you'd say that. That's what I'm joining up to.
What? Are you really going to hire Largo, General Ike? That's the plan.
Huh? This little guy really is the general? I look like the biggest fool around. And I mean big. Sorry if I offended you, little guy.
It's kind of like, he kind of does. Oh, he's such a clown. But you made a good hire. After all, he's a world-class berserker. Yeah, I heard. He pinned a tiger with his bare hands. 2 of them, actually, at the same time.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Make a punch down a wall, huh? Definitely dubious. Okay, so let's go check out this world-class berserker. Strength 21, manage 4, skill 21, yeah, that's fine. Speed 20, luck 12, defense 10, res 3. Yeah, okay, he's alright. No skill. See, if I had Boyd, I'd probably be comparing Boyd against Largo. But I don't have anything, so I'm just gonna take all this shit. Okay, and We got Jeffrey. What do you got? You got Paragon. Doubles the experience points this unit gains as a paladin. As a level 11 paladin, he has that. That's pretty darn good. 18, 9, 17. 18, 9, 17. Nope. 19, 21, 9. 19, 21, 9. Okay, he's not, I'd say, as good as Titania. But he has the ability to get a lot of levels fast. How about you? Corrosion, yes, whatever. I'm going to give all, not using you. Lucia, you got anything? You got parry, cancel support terrain? No, I don't like that. 15, 12, 21. Where is it? 15, 12, 21, 28, 14, 11, 28, 14, 11. Yeah, you're just worse in basically all ways as well. So give all. But now we have another Laguz Guard, which is good. Convoy give. So that means if we ever do fight any more Laguz, we will be safer than usual. And we are going to fight probably more Dragon Laguz, which means we can have 2 people with that thing on. Okay. Manage skills, because we got a couple. Assign. So what's Nihil? Against enemy combat related skills. Not bad. Savior. What's Savior? Eliminate skill and speed penalties when this unit is carrying a traveler. Not terrible. Not terrible. I'm probably at a point where I can start assigning things, right? I should probably be at a point where I could start having things like this. Yeah, let's get something on Jill, right? Like, provoke, guard. The thing is, I don't know what the proc stat of all these different things are. But Vantage, I feel like, would be a good one. Like, Vantage to me screams just absolutely great for a fast unit. Sign. And honestly, Wrath with Moram at 53 health would be pretty good. But I also, I mean, at this point, we only have a few more people. So yeah, you know what? Yeah, let's give him Wrath. There's no one else I would really want it on. I'm like, well, actually, I could give her Wrath and Vantage. And she has 43, so she was at basically 20 health versus 26, 25, 27, 26, 27. 21. Defense. Okay, well, I at least want to put Vantage on. Okay, I can figure out anything else afterwards. Parity, I don't really like Gamble. Definitely don't like Gamble. Provokes enemy into attacking first. I don't know what benefit this has. Does it just mean you can't? Is this like the opposite of Vantage? It just forces an enemy to attack first in all combat? Or is that a aggro on the map kind of skill? So it causes enemies' weapon durability to drop. Not bad. And so there's nullifies one enemy attack. Enemy combat related skills. Honestly, Nihil would probably be pretty darn good. Yeah, because everyone else. Soren, yeah, you have a miracle and adept already. Reduce any lethal blow to half. 2 consecutive attacks. Wrath. Yeah, that wouldn't be good for you. Honestly, giving him corrosion might not be terrible. I don't know. No, maybe between next stream and this one, I'll look up what all the skills like proc stats are, so I can figure out who might be best for what. But come on, magic skill speed. Okay, sure, we got magic. HP and magic, we'll take it, we'll take it. That's one of the damage stats. Come on, strength, speed. Skill, defense, okay. Oh, no proc soul more. Oh, he's maxed that skill now. Okay, looking pretty good. Come on, strength. Strength and speed and defense and res. Speed, okay. It's 29 max for him? No, okay. Worm. Come on, all of them up. Give them to me. Gimme. Okay, that's pretty damn good. That's pretty damn close to all up. Holy shit. I was not joking, but I was hoping. That was a good roll. Okay, well, at least his HP and defense went up. Two useful stats for him. Okay, Sage. Bleed. Magic speed. Okay, that's a good one. That's a really good level. And Titania. Yeah, I wonder if the fact that they gave Lucia, Bastion, and Jeffrey all like 11, 12 promoted means that that's what we're supposed to have. That's a good level for Titania. Like if you're not at around there, you're under leveled comparatively. I don't think it's worth it to go with that. No, F it. We got plenty of bonus XP, so. Blah-da-da-da-do. Strength, Mage, Speed, Res. Hell yeah, that's a great level. That is a fantastic level. She only got 5 levels left, though. That's the important thing. She only has 5 remaining levels. And then she's maxed. Come on, Knight, give me strength. God damn it. Skill, speed, res. I might actually have to use that energy drop on him. Because we are unfortunate. Okay. Save. Okay. Outfit. Okay, we need to figure out who we're making a thing for. Jill's the axe is almost done, but I can make another one that was pretty easy. You can't use one. Not too worried about you, all things considered. Not too worried about you either. Yeah, I think it's about time that we make a better tome. She uses Thunder primarily. Thunder's main weakness doesn't have great hit, but it is high crit compared. So we will make a Thunder tome. Convoy, give. Here we go. Let's go to the shop. Let's go to the forge. Let's make a tome. Let's make a Thunder tome. Okay. Jump that. Jump that. Jump that. Jump that. Okay, 10,000. Actually. So 200 more. Does it even benefit to... Well, I guess if they have high evade, that could be a thing. Sure. We're gonna call it... we're gonna call it Dunda. There we go. It's Dunda. Okay, good. So she has Dunda. And honestly, it has a lot of uses, so that's nice. Although, because of Dunda, 7. This is better than even... Yeah, it's better than El Thunder. So we're just going to convoy El Thunder, and you can take... See, bolting wouldn't be terrible, but terrible. I would rather you have a fire tome. And then maybe next time I'll make Soren a better wind tome or something. See, wind is just weak, which is why I don't really want to make a special wind tome. Blunder. Blunderbuss. Okay, let's end and leave base. Because we got one or two more maps in us. And off. Whereabouts is the Galleon army encamped? Just over those mountains. So we're finally going to join forces. Reports say that King Ashnar is gathering his forces in the capital. Time to work together is certainly upon us. Like, there's an enemy ambush waiting for us up on that mountain. If we go around that mountain and avoid it, how much time will we lose? A couple of days at least. In that case, we've got no choice but to go through them, right? Agreed. Wait a second. Isn't this where there's usually some sort of discussion? Hello?
Nope. There are people that we need to kill, and they're right there, so we're gonna go over there and we're gonna kill them. That's what we do.
Yep. Frickin' boulders. The enemy approaches, sir.
Listen up, men. Let them get as close as possible before pushing the rocks over the cliff. We must not let Crimea join forces with those subhumans.
Marhouse range. Okay, so they have some wild ones, so fire will be good against those. Allow us to goose. Commander, the foes are encamped on top of the rise. I wonder what sort of trap they have this time. Those boulders ain't up there all by themselves. Are they seriously going to roll them down on us? At first glance, it seems a simplistic trap. These narrow paths make avoiding the rocks impossible. I think they may be surprisingly effective. So, we run up the mountain as quickly as possible and smash the enemy commander, right? Right. How did you... I know. Genius. Actually, that is the best plan. Try to avoid the boulders and reach the top as quickly as possible. Once there, defeat the general. Right. Move out. Okay, choose units. Get the hell out of here, Lucia. I'm gonna take someone. I'll take South. But even then... Yeah, I'll take South. That's fine. I guess I could take Largo, see how he goes, but... Give a map. What's going on here? Not too many units. Those are kind of annoying, but honestly, Bolt Axe. Magic Axe, he has magical rather than physical. He has 16, defense 20, res 12. Dragon, do magic rather than physical damage. Wyvern Lord, 47. He has 10 plus 26, so he'd be going against anyone's res, which is kind of meant to stop you from just fucking full body and going up. How do I want to handle this? I don't know how much damage the rocks are going to do. But, reposition. I'm thinking what I can do is I can just use her to at least take out the ballistas first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That'd be 2 turns. Okay. And then we want fast-moving units to go to the other places. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Thunder. And then... Actually, we should do opposite because he has fire. Well, I guess she also has fire. But... she could use... She would benefit more from the Lagoose XP. Okay. Yeah, Gatry, not gonna see a lot of love on this map, methinks. Okay, and also, let's go to items. Let's... I want to give you... Is anyone else? Yeah, convoy... take Goose Lance. Still have the Flame Lance. He is magical rather than physical, so you need good magic. Steven, Convoy, maybe you give that and take. We got plenty of Silver Blades. Take one of the Goose Slayers. You know what? Here, take a Killing Edge just in case. So, if you got those. Actually, let's Convoy take. Alright. Just in case. Just in case. One of them comes over here. Let's put the Lagoose guards on our more squishy people. Good. Okay. I think I'm doing well. I think that's fine. So let's save and move on ahead. It's now. Okay. Wait, Oscar, why can you... 1, 2, 3... Oh, I guess trail is not good for that. Okay. Didn't know that. Thunder. 21, 18, Thunder. Could potentially get it. Definitely. Actually, where can you even move to? Okay. So let's do this. See if she crits. Nope. Damn. I was hoping. 10. Actually. Wait. Okay, this is actually a safe line. Chant. Okay. So I want to come this way to kind of hold them up. Put the Lagoose Slayer on. Yeah, because now you're significantly less capable of actually moving to attack anyone. Okay, I can... send you up. Do I want to use Steel Bow? I feel like that would be a little bit of a waste. So I'll just do... No, Iron Lance isn't enough. Killer Lance. Actually, no. Nope. Do Steel Bow. Is that crit? Nope, just a regular. Okay. Good there. Ah. Okay. There. Shove it back. Good. Okay, you got Iron Sword. What's your range? You got the longbow. Honestly, I might be able to just have her kind of go up there and demolish those guys. Probably should have given her a full iron axe. Thinking about it, but oh well. So what's these two are the safe ones. Take that one too. Drunk. Okay. Wait. Gatry ain't. Gatry is not seeing the light of day here. Are you fire? Hope you're not fire. No, you're light. Okay. That works. Oh, you're moving. So you're Sharam's daughter. You may ride a wyvern like your father, but you know nothing of a true knight's faithfulness. Okay, good, you missed. Worried, because I don't know how much damage could potentially do. Oh, wait, that's... Oh, fuck, okay. I thought that was... There's an archer on there, isn't it? Okay. 10. Ooh, okay, that's a decent amount of damage. Fuck. Okay. Miss. Good. What's the win condition? Is it just... Oh, interesting. So some of the rocks go according to the pathing. Okay, this is just unlucky. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Okay, okay, this is... I thought they were just gonna go straight down. 10. It seems like 10 is the guaranteed damage on them. Once they're out of the way, they're out of the way. Okay. No damage. Good. Miss. Good. Okay. Luckily, I have plenty of healers. But still not great. What are you using? Miss. Okay. Okay. 5. Not a big deal. Crit. Good. Get that kill. Get that Lagoo's XP. Okay. Oh yeah, and you have that benefit. Okay. So you... Oh, you were just in range. Okay. What is... Route. Okay, we need to kill all of them. What can you do? 21... Oh, you can almost get killed in one. Okay, so there's another one. That... Wait, how? Because you pushed it off, and it went down, down, and it rolled in such a way that it hit all these. So it goes until it hits cliff, basically, is what I'm able to parse. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna move you up. Use Slayer now. Iron Sword. Just need to do... Actually, that was foolish of me because he could have got crit and gotten really hurt if he didn't Astro right there. Okay. I didn't realize you were gonna move. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. The thing is, you have that, which is annoying. Okay. Here's first and foremost what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna heal you. Okay. Then going to move racing over here. Actually, no, I'm gonna move racing over here. So then he can... Okay, this is a dangerous path. So So we're instead going to move here. Okay. And next turn, both Gatry and him. I should have shoved, maybe. Wind. God, your crits are. I don't get there. 20, okay. We do not want you to be a fight then. So if you're an issue with crits, then. Okay. Stiletto, 17 times 2. Shine, I'm not worried about you. Let's do that. 1, 2. Damn, I was hoping for a kill. Oh well. I could. Wow. I don't know how the damage calculation works. Because if this is magic attacks, its attacks deal magical rather than physical damage. Which makes me think it could be 16 plus 10, so 26 against Res, which he has 26 Res. So he should not be able to take damage from the Bolt Axe. Is everything that my brain says should be the case. So that's why I am more tempted to do something like this. Also, he shouldn't attack. He shouldn't attack anyone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2. Okay. Yeah, he shouldn't attack anyone else because they don't have the range. Okay, so from here with Lons, can't kill you, but can most certainly kill you. Does he even need Lons? Yeah. Yeah, let's just use Lons. On this. Come on, Soul, get your HP back. Good. Nice. You keep going up. Okay. See, I imagine these ones, because these are different than I feel these, right? These presumably just go straight down. But I'm very worried. I mean, they seem to bounce off the cliffs, so as long as I stay in, like, good position, right? Because if they, right, this one bounces off here, goes there, would go down there. This one goes here, there, and there. Like, I don't even know how one hit. Well, no, it's because you went. Yeah, these go straight down. That's how. Okay. So if I come up here. Your res is 28, so you shouldn't be able to do any damage. If I do come up here, but do I want to rely on that? I wish I could check the thing. Fire, 18, 21, because I can't kill in this turn. So I'd have to attack with Ike. 24. Or no, 12. You know, 30-something. Or 16. Or Dachungus for 28. Does this guy have any heals? He has vulneraries. How much damage? You could do 18. 18 times 2, that's 36. These both guys, I don't know how the ballista damage calc works. Wish I could just like come up here and remove them, but a little bit worried because your res is only 12. Your res is 19. Yours is 12. What is the best course of action? Because I mean, I have to move and attack in some way, shape, or form. This guy definitely doubling. He's slow as fuck. It's a matter of I don't know how. Yeah, there's nothing to bounce off of here, so this should be a safe spot. You need to do 21, which means you need to do enough damage to get them under 21. So he needs to do 21 damage. So that's 12 damage, 16 damage, 28 damage. Yeah. We'll do this. You might crit. You also might soul and get some health back. No. Okay. I can do this from safety. 95, 100. Yeah, gonna do that. Good. Okay. Who hasn't gone? Oh yeah, you have gone. Now do I go after you? That rock is annoying. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Should probably end here. Yeah, because this is just an issue, I'd say. This guy being here. That way I can't. Ooh, avoidance. Oh, interesting. So Trail just has avoid and defense on it. Yeah. Here we go. I'll wait there. Okay, you're doing that. Miss. Good. Okay, that's what I expected. Miss. Nice. Okay, you're moving down 12. Fuck. Okay, I was hoping that wouldn't hit. Okay, you moved off. Okay, who are you rolling down to hit? Ooh, you're racing for 10. Damn. It's fine, I can heal him next turn. Okay, you're coming down. You're rolling a rock, hitting your own guy. Okay, that moved in a weird way. It's Steven. Yeah, like it is impossible to tell how the boulders are gonna move. At least I feel that that's the case. Okay. At the very least, they're both getting healed. Which is good. Okay. It's the Goose Guard, but doesn't really mean much. You have the Goose Slayer. Okay. Let's deal. Okay. Oh, he's just barely in the range. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. Put him there. That blocks that. You're there. You're there. 10, 11, you're 16. Oh, wait. I need to watch the rocks. Fuck. Okay. Let's slowly move up. Staff, physic. Oh, I forgot this. It's a little bit of a waste. So we'll do this. So if I can at least heal you, then I can send you up without having to worry too much. Heal ya. It's 22 and 34. Very different numbers. Whereas 40 and 55, not nearly as much. Fire. 16, no thunder, 24. Also, I'm gonna do instead. Do this. Oh wait, did I just fuck up? I mean, I just royally fucked up. Because the rocks, if these rocks go all the way down, this is effectively single file. Ooh, shit. Okay. I might have to adjust that a little bit. Okay. And sort up. Item. Lance on. Really could just come up here and go for it, because actually now that he's in range. Well, no, she has less res. 26, 18. Actually, you know, this is better because I can potentially move back and. Okay, come on, get a crit. 21, 18, 21. Fuck. Okay. Actually, here's what I'll do. Move you back there. Move you here. Heal you. Good. And then we'll wait there. There. Don't necessarily think that's the best option. But yeah, here's the issue now. I think with the way the rocks roll, that Reese and Racing are in danger. Like, I don't know exactly how, because I feel like it goes over here, over here, over here, over here, over. Does it come to here? Ugh, Jesus. Okay. I was not expecting this map to take me this long. I was expecting it to kind of be pretty quick. Because I also have to think about this guy, and this guy, and this guy. Because right now he's still in there, so I need to move him. Fuck, I got... Shouldn't have moved him up. Honestly, this guy's magic is 14 plus shine, which is only 4. I'm not worried about him. Ooh, but so... Um... 16, 10, 2, 20... Okay, you know, I have no idea how the rocks roll, and it feels kind of bullshit. So I'm going to do a cheeky thing. I'm going to operate under the assumption is this one goes straight down. If I remember right, these two would go straight down. This one is the only one that I think would go on the path. Yeah, because... So, you know, if worse comes to worse and this just does just rip through those guys, then I'll undo it and see what other things I need to take. But I don't think it will. Okay, you're pulling back to heal, which I figured was going to happen because you're almost dead. Kind of annoying, but I mean, it's fine. You're launching a rock. That's 2 damage. Okay. You're firing. Her 5. Okay, that's whatever. Okay, and you're not near the rock anymore. Yes, good. Him not being near the rock is actually kind of big. No damage. Surprised you attacked him. Weapon level up, hell yeah. Yes, good. 19, 13, good, 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 good. Goose Slayer. Okay. You're pushing a rock. It's going in the way... Okay, so the question is it going to roll in such a way that it hits Raisin? No. Okay. So it goes until the first knot tile? Like I have no idea how it actually, like, decides to roll. Yes, good. Okay, nice. Glad I didn't have to rescue anyone. Okay, and those guys' rocks are different. Okay. This fucker. Okay, I'm just gonna use a vulnerary. And similarly, I'll use a vulnerary with him. Okay. You guys, on the other hand, I'm going to heal you with you. And I'll chant you. Okay. And then come over here. And then heal you with you. And then I'll heal Gatry with... that. Okay. Took care of all that healing. Okay. Do that. Iron sword. Just good for that. Bank. Bunk. Good. Still about, yeah. I'll go here just so no one else can pull in. 19 times 2. That's. Yeah, that's enough. This. 2. Good. And also, I just realized. Come on. Okay, good. Whew, just barely. Actually. Heal you. And then. Iron Sword 22. Here's a 1% chance to get to 27. Iron 60, 32. Killing Edge 56. Fuck it, with that. Didn't crit. Miss. Didn't crit. Fuck you. Wasting two of my things. I have a short spear. Okay. DX or Slim Lance. Actually, you got Steel Lance. Yeah. Sure. Do Slim Lance instead. Good. Oh, you hit. Okay. Not great. Wasn't expecting to have that kind of long range stuff. Have to pull back. Okay. You hit 18. Don't think there's anything else that can do that kind of damage to you. 7 on him. Miss. Crit. You did Astra. Hope it doesn't use all. I hope it only uses the durability for the amount of hits that actually takes to kill. Because if it takes more, like if it takes all 5, even though you only need like, let's say 3 to kill, that would kind of suck. 18. Miss. Okay, thank you. 18. Okay, that's... Okay. I have no idea how the things work. Like, it just seems like they go along whatever path they want to go along, man. Miss. Good. Okay. Reese is at least healed a little bit. Okay. You're flying. Okay. How much danger were you actually in here? 6. Zero. You're a danger. Ooh, he has a 3%. Oh god, dude, I really need to get him some luck. Holy shit. Okay, steel bow. Yeah, we're gonna do this because I think this is just the safest bet right now.
Gah, so you've made it this far, have you? Then prepare to be sent down screaming.
We love steel bow. 14. Come on, do another soul. Wait, why didn't you double? Is that his skill? Resolve, increase strength, skill, and speed whenever units HP are half or less. Oh, okay, so you got up to 16, and that makes it so he couldn't double. Oh, that's bullshit that it happens in the fight. Okay. Can you use physic from this far? Use on him, use on him. Okay. Good. Magic, res, nice. Okay. I'll come over here. Wait, do you not have heal? No, you do. Oh, he's at full health. That's why. That's why we can go over here. Just gotta check to make sure. Okay, yes. Over here. Check there. We want to heal Jill up from 11, which is a very dangerous number. Yeah, because I need to take out that purge. So she can't waste time here, basically. 23 times 2. VX, 35, 1. And you got short spear, you got bolt axe, steel axe, longbow. Yeah, a whole bunch of shit, but ultimately they might come for physical. Times 2. Times 2. Yeah, but they're probably not going to hit, and if they do, it's not going to be much, because it's going against physical, not res. Okay. Moved you guys. Got a purge. Send that back. That. Steel axe. Bolt axe. Short spear. Okay. So we got 15. Cutting edge. 20. You want the regular iron sword, you're killing him. How about you? Iron sword, you're only doing 5, so it's not worth it. But you with iron sword 8, we ain't potentially getting crit, so that's good. Regal 12, brave 16, not guaranteed hit. So let's go to Chungus.
You knew we were here, but still you charged our positions? I'll teach you to regret your impudence.
Sorry, but at this point, I don't think you're in any position to teach me anything. Yeah, get your HP back. Good job, Ike.
Gather as many fools as you like. Your weakness cannot survive. No one on this earth can withstand the might of our king. Oh.
Okay. It's really the right half of this map that's giving trouble. Strength, speed, defense. Hell yeah, that's a good level for Ike. Bolt axe. What is your magic? 10? Wouldn't necessarily be terrible. Also wouldn't be great, but I mean, not terrible. 10. Okay, here you go. Good. Also, I want to check, because what, I got Astra when I was using Killing Edge. Feels like it had more uses, but maybe I'm just lying to myself. Okay. come over here. Actually, before that, let's do this knife. Move you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, can you not? Oh, wait, no, you can't. Cool. So he has like, what, 9 move in here? Let's do sword. It's not a big deal. Okay, good. Remove you. So now there's no more fucking ballista bitches that are throwing us for a loop. So I just need to be careful about them rocks. Just still don't know how they're exactly gonna fall, but let's just keep ourselves topped up with vulneraries. Let's not, you know, Gatry, Gatry's just not. We're not gonna worry about Gatry. Okay, cool. You come down, hit for 3, 24. Okay, yeah, they're both fast. Okay, so it does do that. Oh, you damn it, you took my fucking kill. Okay. Okay, why does it turn there? Why does it turn there? That doesn't make sense. The rocks are bullshit. There's no reason for the rock to turn in that exact spot. It's asinine. Like, you can't even use the topography of the map to, like, figure it out. It's just like, oh yeah, this is how it's gonna go. Miss. 2. Crit. Nice. Good job. Waste turns. Okay, are you all just, like, going after her? For whatever reason? Curious as to why. Okay. Okay, good. Thank you. You didn't miss. I was going to be absolutely fucking floored. How much danger are you in? Not too much. 24. So you guys... 2 defense 16. 7 versus 20. 10 speed. Yeah, okay. I'm not worried. It's that there's no more rocks. But Soth is maxed, so I don't want to use any XP on him. Okay. Wait. Okay. Get that chant XP. See, I really thought I was going to be able to do 3 maps tonight because of all of that, but I talked so much. No, we need to use X. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. This is the feed Jill hour. 23 times 2. 41 to do 0. Yeah. You guys are not, so. Do anything good? Come on. Strength, speed, and skill. Speed. Okay. HP and speed. There we go. Put you up there. Okay. Fight us. You know, I'm not willing to risk it at this point. It's not worth it. Okay. 23. Okay, he's going to survive with 1. Hit for 7. Yeah. Okay, so that's a kill for a different turn. 23, he's dead on my attack. Yeah, Vantage is really nice because it also lets me mentally have an idea ahead of time on enemy attack turn. Like, hey, how feasible is it for me to kill them this turn? It would be really great once I get a, like a crit on the Vantage, right? So they're about, like, the first thing that happens to them is they just get crit. 68, 3, 16, we use 11. Yeah, we need 9. You're a Wyvern Lord, you're a warrior, so we'll go with this. This 32. 8, 10. Can we work together with this? Steel. Slim. 26. If you don't crit. Okay, you didn't crit. Cool. Thank you. Yeah, because I want Ike to get good XP right now. Because he needs it. Because interestingly enough, all my other promoted units have more XP than him. I think it's a lot easier for them. Yeah, I need to give him more. Need to give him more luck. Time to Asher Icon him, because him having, like, he can crit, but he can also get crit. That's dangerous. Is this a lot of them? Looks like there were more of them from down here, from down there. Oh no. No, I've got you! Eat rock! Eat rock. I'm pretty clever. Eek! Above us! Look out! Damn! All in one? Yo, Tybarn's a different breed. He's a different breed. Need a hand? Tybarn, you came. Well met, Rayson. And well met to the rest of you as well, warriors of Crimea. How did you come to be here? I thought I'd help you wipe out Dayan. That's good news for us, but has something happened? Why did you suddenly decide to help? I asked for his aid. We must defeat King Dayan. To that end, the more powerful we are, the better. Yes? So that's the story, is it? It's true that Rayson requested my aid. However, that's not the only reason that I'm here. What is it? In a moment. First, let us meet with the King of Lions. He waits for us at the foot of the mountain. Understood. Come on, everyone. Let's get off this peak and take a rest at the bottom. Okay. King Kaenegus, it's an honor to see you again.
First, let me offer you my congratulations. You've made quite the triumphant return, Princess Alincia.
Thank you. And allow me to express my gratitude for having the Kingdom of Gallia fighting at our side. Your presence fills me with strength.
During this short interim, you've managed to turn the tide of the war. To be honest, I'm quite surprised.
I didn't come this far on my own. My Lord Ike and his brave companions were with me. It was only with the support of many that I was able to return home.
Yes, my reports cover most of that. Everything that happened in Banyan, and in Dayan as well.
As to that, about Nasi... King Gallia, Princess Crimea. I apologize for interrupting the festivities, but there's something I must discuss with you. Would you gather over there?
This group contains the people who are at the heart of that last battle, correct?
Yes, it is. What about those 2 children? Surely they weren't involved. Children? This is Soren. He's my tactician. And this is my sister, Mist. Before we begin this war council, there's something I need to share with you all. It's a story that involves my parents as well. I've kept most of it from my sister, but I felt this would be a good chance for her to hear it, so I asked her to join us. Understood. Go on. It all begins when we meet Princess Alincia and escort her into the forest of Gallia. And that is everything I know. Father, is that how... Mom? That's not true, is it? Mist, do you want to leave? No, I'm alright. I'm alright. I'm just a little confused. Mist.
That's the whole of it, eh? So this wasn't ever just a dispute between Crimea and Dayan. There was something else at play the entire time.
What could King Ashnard's ultimate goal possibly be? He's risked everything, even surrendering his own country.
20 years ago, even before he became king, he tried to release the Dark God from within the medallion. However, he was thwarted by the actions of Grail and Elena.
What manner of being is this Dark God? What would happen if it were freed from its prison?
I fear the world would once again be beset by natural calamity, much like it was 800 years ago. At that time, all the world, save Tellius, was drowned beneath the seas.
That is a true story? I thought it was nothing more than a fable.
We have living proof. Goldoa's king Degansaya. He and 2 other heroes fought alongside the goddess herself to defeat the Dark One.
King Goldoa was one of the legendary heroes? But he's still alive.
The Black Dragon King is a living fossil, and as stubborn as anything alive. He's been trying to control the rest of us for years. He always says the same thing. Do not fan the flames of strife. As long as Laurent's medallion exists, we must never begin a war that engulfs the entire continent.
Never begin a war. It's possible. Perhaps there's more than one way for the Dark God to gain its freedom.
Oh, aren't you the clever one? That's just what the Black Dragon King says, yet the truth of that is unknown. There's a war going on right now, but the Dark God's nowhere in sight, is it?
Could it be? I think I may finally know King Ashnard's intentions.
Really?
King Goldoa said that a conflict which engulfs the entire continent would free the Dark God from the medallion. Let's assume that the war would have such an effect on the medallion no matter where it was, or who possessed it. Let's also assume that the King of Dayan thinks this as well. I can hear him now. Where is the tinder for the blaze I need? The answer to this question proved to be an easy one, yet he had to find a way to test this theory. So he attacked neighboring Crimea. It had to be Crimea. Benyan was too big, too powerful. Dayan would have lost. Crimea, however, is a country known more for its scholarship than its military strength. Dayan probably felt that a surprise invasion would let them win while taking minimal casualties themselves, and they were right. Crimea was easy prey. King Ramon was also friendly toward Laguz. I imagine that this too influenced Dayan's decision. If things went well, the conflict would be enough to engulf Crimea's ally, Gallia, and the fires would spread. First Crimea, then Gallia, and eventually Benyan as well. Dayan's power would increase, and strife and discord would spread across the land, eventually reaching the lost medallion. So you believe King Dayan's goal is to awaken the Dark God after all? At the very least, it is one of his ambitions. There can be no mistaking that.
Which means that our plan to attack him at the capital fits right into his strategy, doesn't it? It's the trigger he needs to break the Dark God's bonds.
Even if that's true, we can't stop now. This war's gone too far for that. We have to smash Dayan to end this menace once and for all. We bury every one of them and finish it.
Agreed. That's the only plan that makes any sense.
If only we had the medallion with us. What is it, Rayson? Is there a way to avoid all of this? We, as the descendants of Laurent, have a gift. Through the power of the Slumber Galder, we can have the ability to suppress the chaotic energies of the Dark God and the medallion. So even if a massive battle occurred, if it were in my possession, I might be able to... I'm so sorry. It's because of my carelessness that the medallion was lost in the first place. Mist, I told you that wasn't your fault, didn't I? But you were never careless, Mist. I know. You kept the medallion next to you at all times. You told me it was a keepsake of your mother's, and you always, always took good care of it, didn't you? That's why it's not your fault. So please, don't punish yourself anymore, alright? Princess Valencia. She's right. And besides, the Dark God could be released no matter where the medallion is, so there's nothing to worry about. Thank you, Ranoff.
Alright, it's time for you to hear what I have to say. Rayson.
Yes?
I'm sorry.
Huh? For what?
Leanne's been kidnapped.
It may have been by Dayan's hand. That can't be. Why would Leanne be taken? Release Galder can only be sung by the girl Altina, right? But Ashnar doesn't know that. Oh no. What a mess. Nothing can ever be clear and simple, can it? Simple and clear is the way that you're making me feel tonight. Okay, look at that. Chapter 25. Right, how am I in chapter 25? Wait. The recruitment must be out of order now. As I'm going into 26. Oh, that was okay. That was the end of 25. That's what it was. In a valley amidst the Marhaut range, Ike and company reunited with King Caenegus of Gallia. King Tybarn of Phoenix also arrives and brings with him a disturbing tale. His words serve notice. There is no time to waste. The final showdown with Ashnard is coming. Between the forces King Caenegus grants them before returning home, and the soldiers King Tybarn brings, the Crimean army possesses 3 times the fighting power that it did when it left Benyon. Even so, the Dayan forces encamped in the capital are strong, rested, incomparable in number. In addition, the road to the final confrontation is blocked by 2 formidable obstacles. Fort Pinel and Nado's castle. How these 2 tests are faced will mightily affect the course of the war. Okay. Clash! Ah! Chapter 26, yeah, okay, so that's what it is. So we have 26, 27, 28, and then the final chapter. So that's four maps. I see. So Crimea and Gallia have finally joined forces, have they? Half-breeds and humans fighting side by side. How sweet. In addition, it seems the incident with the Heron Princess has brought more Phoenicians to the struggle as well. Ah, the Hawk King is getting involved, eh? Which means that the Crimean army's strength of arms is all but equal to our own, and growing daily. Of course, this pathetic, ragged band is still no match for our superior leadership and skill. Things are getting interesting, are they not? But I am still unsatisfied. Divide our army into 2 battalions, and send one to meet the Crimeans. And who will be in charge of that battalion? Bertram. Bertram. Does that bother you? Well then, perhaps I should leave it to you and see what happens. Do you believe I would betray you? I believe your heart has considered it. Surely you jest. I will divide our forces and see that they march to meet Crimea under Bertram's command. Is this satisfactory? I leave it to you, good Sir Knight. One other thing, Your Majesty. In my absence, did you order the death of Ina? Ina. Oh, yes, her. I'd forgotten about that one. I lost all interest in her when she failed to hold Dayan's capital, you know. I've no use for failures. Yes, I remember now. I ordered General Petrine to take care of her. Another failure under my command. I told Petrine that if the task was beyond her, capturing Ina would be enough. I see. Why do you ask? According to one of General Petrine's men, they have indeed captured Ina. But with the General's death, they're unsure what to do with her. That was one of Petrine's better qualities. She did always follow orders. Well, what do you intend to do? I wish to receive your instructions. Do you still wish to see her killed, or have you changed your mind? Do as you will, I care not. However, do not bring her into my presence. When that one is near, Rajayan seems to grow restless. As you wish. Okay. Everyone seems to be here. Go ahead, Soren. You can begin now. Very well. Please look at this map. The current position of our army is here in the Marhaut range. Between us and the capital, there are 2 large outposts of enemy troops, Fort Pinel and Nado's castle. Both holds were built to guardian our fair land, but now Dayan rules them both and knows of us. With rations set, they could hold out a year. Say what you will of Diana and her foul plans, one must admire her skill in things of war. Come now, Bastion, why would you praise our foe? But I do but speak the mean of it, good sir. The truth is harsh, but lies would be worse still. Will you two please shut up? Please? Sheesh. Pinal and Neos are fairly close to one another. I doubt they would expect us to attack both at once, but that seems to be a waste of our strength. We don't want to get ambushed from the rear while attacking. We cannot divide our army, but we could send a small force to attack the base with weaker defenses and keep it occupied. At the same time, the main army can focus on the other one and conquer it. I see. So which one has more soldiers? That would be Fort Pinal. Very well. Then the main army will lead an assault on Fort Pinal. Meanwhile, I'll take my army and a unit or so of galleons and set out for Castle Nados. We'll launch an attack, and when they come out to meet us, we'll retreat. And we'll attack again. It will keep them busy. That should give us the time we need. We'll take care of our front by day's end. Let's go capture a fort. It's settled then. Okay. Also imagine Phoenicians would be pretty damn good at going after forts, because, like, go up top. I could like to report the results of our last battle. No additional money earned. Okay, MVP, Jill, yep. There were no deaths, no injuries. Everyone performed well. Cool. Good. That map was probably one of the ones where it was closest in recent memory in terms of, like, people dying. Just because of those fucking rocks, man. Like, understanding where those rocks would go is, I feel, nigh impossible. Yeah, you can keep that killing edge. You give that slim lance, give that iron axe. Take, here, take a healthy iron lance. No need to go slim. And let's do shop, armory. Do you have any? Yeah, you have an iron. Good. Okay. Actually, I want to get her, because her is that B spear, C axe. Oscar, or Ike is at A, so I could give him like a. You're at S, so you could also get like a silver sword or something. Yeah, because silver, right? Like if I wanted to give her like a good lance, right? Silver lance is, what is it? That's A rank. Okay, so silver lance is A. But silver axe is also A. You have A on it, so you could do. I could give you lawns. Yeah, I'll give you lawns. And then I'll make a better silver lance for him. Yeah. Forge. Okay, lance, silver, 25 uses, attack up to 20, hit up to 100, weight down to 7, crit up to 9. 21,000, that's a lot, but is a good lance. Silver lance is now, we're just gonna call it. We're just gonna call it Big Boy. Big Boy. There you go. That's pretty cool. There we go. Steel bow and Big Boy. And yeah, you have the Chungus, you have Dunder.
Thunder.
Iron, you're still doing fine. Honestly, Convoy, give Lagoon Slayer, take... Yeah, take a steal at this point. Okay, I'm also gonna go to shop. We should sell some stuff. Okay, do that. Any other ones that are really low on uses? Yeah, that one's basically pointless. 9 we could still use. Healthily, Slim 1, basically pointless. Jab with 9, we could still use that. Iron with 1. Iron with 3. Okay, Iron Bow with 3. Yeah, 6. Yeah, it's not worth the keep, I think. Okay, fire. Yeah, it's fine. Thunder. Yeah, it's fine. Wind. Wizard. Light. If only I ever attacked with that. Interesting. You can't sell this one. Honestly, could probably ground with a little bit more of those. Special. Don't want to sell any of these. Honestly, I could sell one of the Lagoon Stones, but I think I'll hold out. Ashrak, yeah, all those. Well, actually, if I know I'm not going to use it, right? None of these requires a saber at the base. Maybe. But gamble, yeah, I'm never going to give that to anyone. Parody, I'm also not going to give that to anyone. I know this. Okay. Get back a little bit. Shop. Okay, so you're only selling those. Okay. Info. Support. Manage skills. Was there anyone? Here's enemy. Enemies combat related skills is not terrible. That one. Yeah, can't put that on anymore. You can't put it on anyway. You could potentially. You don't have the marathon, you don't have it. Okay. The only people that could equip are you, which combat related skills I don't think are too beneficial. You, I'm not big on that. Yeah, so let's put that on you. Hell. Nothing else is really good for 15. Critical hit. Enemy combat related skills, yeah. Do that. Okay, and then crit hit when... Yeah, because also Nihil seems to just be always proc. It's not like a sometimes proc. Because the certain condition ones are not as good as the, hey, this is just like straight up good. It's boosting it. Honestly, yeah, let's put Wrath on you. Because if you are at half health with Vantage, I want you to hit first and crit. I think that's a good combo, I think. Okay, let's do this. And then we'll end the stream and deal with it then. Magic speed. Yeah, okay, magic. You call it the stats you want. I don't know if you're more likely to get them, but maybe something will happen. Come on, strength. Okay. Strength and speed would have been nice, but we'll take strength. Honestly, we're 4 chapters away, so I mean, she's gonna see a lot of action. I don't want to waste bonus XP on her. I think we're now at a point, we can finish out him, because every one of his levels is like 2 of another character's. Strength, skill, speed, luck, defense, great level, great level. Good job, Warren. Versus, like, we might want to start just giving levels to certain units, because we do have a lot of bonus XP. Like, right, like my mages, they're useful, thanks to good luck, but they're not seeing as much action as the physical attackers, because I can't just throw them into the middle of the field. We also want to make sure Ike is doing good, because he's not been seeing a lot of action, even though he really should be. Magic, skill, res. Okay, we'll take skill and res. That's fine. Makes his things proc more frequently. Okay, 11. Okay. I take that. You know what? Gatry, I think, is fine. Even if he's lower level, because he just has really good defense and strength. Like, I'm not worried about him. So, I'll probably feed a lot of my bonus XP into Soren and Ilyana. Magic, skill, luck, defense. Nice. Okay. And, you know, I wanted to remember that I need to come out over here and convoy take... Yeah, take those two. I'm just going to have him use them. Yeah. So he's at 9 luck compared to 16, 15. Yeah. Still not great compared, but it should hopefully protect him from crits a little bit better. And HP wise, need Spirit Dust. That's magic, so I mean, one of them would put her at par with Soren, and we'll put him at 26. I don't know what his max is. I don't want to waste potential like levels and stuff, so I'd actually rather hold, see if they can't max it through levels, bonus XP, and all that. Take... Do you have any slow people or people with like low defense? People with low res on it? You know what? That's, I would say, her main weakness, right? Only 8 res. I mean, Gatry's also not great, but I'm not expecting him to have it. Whereas her would have been useful this past map. Speedwing, Draco Shield. That'd be low physical defense. Is that 20? 11, 3, 14, 9. Should probably use them on like Soren or whatnot. Or I just dump them into Steven so he can be a bit more aggro. Even more so than he already is. Or I put them in jail. Yeah. I don't want to make these decisions unless I know their max stats. That was one of the better part about the GBA ones, where you could see the bar and be like, okay, about how much more do they have? But you don't have that in this game. But with that, I'm going to end it here because I've been going for almost 4 hours. So with that, thank you very much, everyone, for dropping by. Thank you, Gearho and Rouge and Wolfslash and Fontano. Thank you very much, Dragon Master of Evil, for dropping by. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Nice talking to first-time chatter. Feel free to drop a follow. I should be live again on Wednesday with some more Fire Emblem if you're interested. And thank you very much for the sorry, just getting a little bit of a cough. Thank you very much for the sub, Rouge. It was much appreciated. And yeah, with that, I will be signing off, and I hope you all have a very nice night. Bye.